fine. Good to see you. Is everything all good? I think everything should be good. Okay. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome to a weekly yap stream. And this will be the first time I'm ever doing a yap for whatchamacallit? About drama. Okay, anyway. Hi everyone, hello, hello. It's so good to see you guys, and thank you as well for all the members who are here repping the green name and the silly emotes that we have here. I appreciate it. Hello Mackie, hello Hot Chick, hello Mocha, and we also have another one who joined earlier. Noise too loud. Thank you for being a member. I appreciate it. Don't know if you're here right now, but I do appreciate it. But hello. I am a drama llama. I'm here for it. Yo, me too. Or rather, I just like listening to or seeing this kind of stuff, and now we get to talk about it. So, but I hope everyone's doing good. Feel free to kick back and relax, and you know, we'll just go ahead and get into it. So, stop serving tea Sundays. Well, I will probably be doing this, like, I do want to talk more weekly kind of thing, but I also occasionally want to break it up with not drama. So, provided nothing happens significantly in the next week, hopefully I'll be able to do some other silly just chatting like streams where maybe I'll just do like tier list and stuff where it's just more silly and not so much controversies. But there was a lot that has happened in the past like week, like, and this is only one topic. Like, Filian is the only topic that I'm going to cover today, I think. But there's like, I'm just going to tell you, there's like at least two other things that are going on that I could technically talk about today too. But I think Filian itself is just going to take forever. So anyway, your setup is amazing. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Is there ever a week without drama? That is the true question, isn't it? The answer is no. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think there has gone 1 week in the VTuber Twitter community where there has not been drama. So this is gonna be fun. Everyone should subscribe to you if they are not already subscribed. Exactly. Except to be in this chat right now, you do have to be subscribed. So everyone who's in chat, you guys are cool. Love you guys. Go a week without drama. VTubing edition challenge impossible. No, I've been trying to count. This stuff is impossible. But I guess it also depends what's your definition of drama. If you only care about the big ones, that happens about like once a month usually. But there's always something if you know where to look. Smasher Pass Sundays first installment. Kellogg's mascot. Kellogg has a mascot? Hold on. Kellogg mascot. Oh wait. Oh, like, oh. Oh, okay. Like stuff like Tony the Tiger. Oh, I could technically do that. That'd be really funny, actually. Do a tier list of VTuber drama. Okay, well, I don't think I could do that because there's just a lot in general that I'm actually not that familiar with. And if we're including corpo stuff, oh, there's so much shit there that I'm like, in case you guys can't tell, I'm not too big on the corpo drama. There's other people who do better coverage of that than me. I'm just here for the being in the indie scene. Yo, let me ayo. Since I know a bit about VR chat models, this entire situation has been crazy. Yeah. Too much drama to cover. Yeah, that's why I'm doing streams, because honestly, like, I can't cover everything in a video. You guys who watch my videos, you guys already know that, like, I release a video about like once a month right now. But there's so much more than just once a month things, and like I'm already behind on a few videos. Like I still want to make the Kenji video. I'm planning on actually doing a compilation, you know, a comprehensive overview of it, and releasing that when I'm out in Japan later this year. So, but yeah, there's just like a lot of things I can't cover, so that's why I am just doing weekly yap streams and just going over stuff that I literally have not been able to cover and don't know if I will cover in a formal video. But this one I will, because there's a lot of things here which I want to discuss. So how are you? Twitch channel? I do have a Twitch channel. Feel free to check the description if you want more credits and stuff. And I'm good. Welcome, Mocha Gardens. Good to see you. Okay. I think my mod is currently on duty, so I will do things myself. Anyway, most people come to streams like this to discuss already known drama. I first find out about things like from vids like this. I'm still out of the loop. No idea who Filian is. Oh, we're gonna have. Where's cardboard? I don't know. But you're in for a ride. If you don't know who Filian is, well, it's gonna be a ride for real. All right, so Filian. Let's start with Filian. So who is Filian? For most who are familiar with VTubers, you will most likely have seen, especially if you watch shorts and stuff, you will most likely have come across Filian at least once in your shorts feed if you watch any sort of VTubers for an extended period of time. Because Filian has a lot of silly clips. I will not play them here because, you know, I don't want to get copyright struck or anything, but Filian is very extremely popular. A lot of people are very familiar with her. I might actually have to transition over to a different scene if we're going to start talking about Filian already. So I have no idea where he is. I say with a card-shaped bulge in my throat. That sounds whack in text form. Yeah, Mackie, what? I can't tell if Filian knew what she was doing or just didn't know she could do that. Well, we'll discuss into that. I have my own personal opinions about Filian, so... Because let's just say, I just want to say, this is not the first of Filian's many controversies that she has been in. So, but I will focus on the current one right now, and then we'll talk about the other stuff that's older later in the day. I like subscribing to random VTubers, but I subscribe to you for good content. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so I need to transition over to a slightly different scene because I'm going to start bringing up browser stuff. So I can't have my room in the background. Okay, excuse this. This is going to be extremely scuff, and this is how I work. Voila. Okay, wait, hold on. Wait, my model should be on top. Hold on. This is not a voila. Oh no. So scuff. Okay. I'm over. I love do everything on the fly. Okay, scuff, good. All right, chat, you're just gonna hang out in the background over there, in the corner over there. And what else am I gonna do here? I'm going to crop you out and boom. Okay. Ooh, this isn't how I wanted it to look. All right, can you guys see everything? Do you want me to zoom in a little bit more? Do you want me to blow this up, or is this a big enough for you guys? Let me check on the stream too. I can make it a little bit bigger if you guys want. Oh, Scout keeps things fun. So true. Whenever you move your model, all I can think of is when you chat put you in the jar. I'm glad you watched that video. Yeah, when chat put me in the jar, it was can't believe them. I'm looking. Yes, please, bigger. Okay, let me zoom in. Okay, that's too big. Okay, that's way better. That's way better. All right, cool. So, who is Filian? Well, Filian, if I remember correctly about Filian was a VR chat streamer, right? Because she originally had her beginnings in VR chat, and then Filian decided to become a VTuber by just using her VR chat model, which, by the way, she pirated. Oh, are you guys getting ads? I am so sorry. I'm so sorry if you're getting ads. I already know Filian, some of her previous controversies. Let's just say she sometimes doesn't think before she speaks. Yeah, pretty much. You guys sit back with some pizza, enjoy the pizza. But yeah, so with Filian, she used to be a VR chat streamer, and now she is a normal independent VTuber. But the thing with Filian that I find very interesting, well, you know what? Let's go in chronological order. So chronological order. Oh, I don't have the tweet right now. I don't have the tweet right now. Oh god, it's gonna be super scuff. Okay, 1 second. Let me see if I can just upload the image instead. Filian. Endo. So basically the whole thing that started this entire controversy today is simply because Filian basically got a Nendoroid release announcement from Good Smile, the company that makes a lot of, you know, Nendoroids that everyone looks forward to. I don't have the tweet anymore, but I do have this because the tweet has been deleted since then. So wow, we get to see Saf cover Beef live. Yeah, also my name is Saf, not Noma. Thank you. Oh, I know her from shorts. That's how I knew about Filian too. And you know what? You know what I think is the wackiest thing? I literally thought that someone who has as big of a platform as Filian owns the rights to her model, but she does not. She does not own the rights to her model. Can you believe this? Can you believe a big VTuber who has over 200,000 followers on Twitter? Let me go to Twitch.tv Filian. How many does she have on here? She has 925,000 followers on Twitch. Hold on, let me just show you guys. She has 925,000 followers on Twitch. And on YouTube, Filian has 2.75 million subscribers. How? Oh my god, you're loud. Okay. Yeah, just mute everything on this site. Anyway, how do you have such a big platform like this and you don't own the rights to your model? That's really what I don't understand. There's a lot of things I don't understand when it comes to, because like, okay, so like I didn't look into this until basically after the Nendoroid announcement had broken out. Right, so Nendo, like Good Smile Company was like, hey guys, hey look, Filian's gonna get a Nendo soon, and we're all just like, oh my god, no way. And then people were just like, hold on, did you get the rights from the person whose model you're using? And then everyone was like, hold on, wait, what? Filian doesn't own her model? Doesn't own commercial rights to do merchandise? She has the rights. Well, okay. Here's the thing with Filian. Filian pirated her model. She did not pay for the license to use her models. She actually has two models that she uses, and both of them have said, both the artists have said that they don't allow merchandise of their models to be made. But yeah, so basically what she did is she pirated these models. She doesn't own it. All this came out because after this Good Smile notification. I know her from Doki Bird. Well, I knew her from a lot of things, but she's buying commissioned art, but not even a new model. She buys a new VR headset. She gets the merchandise art. She gets the merchandise in general. And what other things does she gets a bunch of fan art and stuff. She has a lot of things that we're gonna go over in a little bit about basically all her like quote unquote brand deals, but she doesn't own her brand, which is baffling to me. 2 million? Gee, she's one of the bigger EN VTubers and I didn't even know her till now. No way. Well, I think it's because like, okay, if I had to be real about her fan base, I think a lot of her fan base have to be at least some sort of minor, just simply because of her humor. Her humor is not something I would watch regularly. Her humor is like XD LOL raw humor in my opinion, and then like occasionally some really bad edgy jokes. And I mean like really bad edgy jokes. Well, she had one significant incident of that, and then I don't know if she's ever done it again. But there's one incident. I'll go into that later, but let's just say I wasn't a fan of her joke. Does she need a lot of VR sets? She always seems to break them when I come across a short. Yeah, that's what I heard, is that she apparently buys like thousands of dollars worth of VR headsets, but then like, you know, but apparently she can't afford a 7,000 yen model. And I'm just like, girl, what are you doing? You're so big and you're making brand deals, but you don't own your art. What are you doing? What are you doing? People are saying she should have done like Vito did with Neural model and commission a model as soon as they got big. That is exactly what she should have done. You know, because like, you know, Neurosama, like the Vito and everything, you know, the AI, you know, VTuber, if you don't know who Neuro and Vito are. Vito is the programmer behind Neurosama, who is an AI VTuber. And honestly, the technology is really cool over there. But like, so originally how they started with Neuro is that they started with the original default like VTube Studio Live 2D model, which is like, you know, just a default girl that like anyone who downloads VTube Studio can mess around with. But based on the licensing there, you can't actually technically profit and make a brand off of it because it doesn't belong to, like, the IP doesn't belong to you. It belongs to, you know, whoever created it, Live 2D and all that. So the thing that Neuro did that was smart is that they make a legally distinct model so they can build a brand off of. And I think that's the smart thing to do. Sailcat662, thank you. Welcome as a gremlin. Welcome. And like what Filian should have done over a year ago when she started popping off, she should have started to make her own legally distinct cat girl model. Like, it's like, cause like her, I'm gonna be real, her model itself is not something like super like, you know, unique. Like anyone could be a white-haired cat girl with like purple eyes and like a sailor, like a, you know, sailor outfit or like classroom outfit and, you know, schoolgirl outfit. That's the word I was going for. But but like, you know, she didn't have to rely on a model that she literally did not edit beyond what was already given in the VR chat. PST. So maybe she doesn't respect artists and just thought she could brush it off and move on. IDK, I can't imagine her thought process. Yeah, personally, I think that since she literally admitted to pirating twice, we'll go over those clips in a second. That I'm pretty sure she does not respect artists. Because like, how are you gonna be a VTuber and pirate both your models and like not cough up a cent to the artist who made it? Like, like I can understand if maybe at the beginning she was like, yeah, whatever, but like afterwards, nah, girl, nah, that's not right. And it wasn't just racist. Making fun of a dead man is crazy. Yeah, I didn't like her joke, so I don't know. 7,000 Japanese yen is like 45 USD, by the way. Yeah, she spends hundreds of dollars on VR headsets. Imagine. I've hired enough artists to know you should have your rights figured out. Exactly. So her VTuber model is just an alt color for Street Fighter. Isn't she a fox girl, not a cat girl? I don't know what she... I mean, okay, maybe she could be a fox girl. I just looked at the ears. I kind of forgot she had a tail, not gonna lie. I literally just saw the tail on this thing and I'm like, oh wait, there's a tail. But either way, Filian kind of yikes. As a representative of Kitsune VTubers, we do not accept Filian. We kindly pass this offer over to the Nephilim VTubers. I don't think any of us want her. But hello, welcome everyone. Okay, so it all started when Good Smile released a tweet saying, hey, Filian's gonna be a Nendoroid soon. And then a lot of people started being like, quote, retweeting it and being like, hey, guys, actually, Filian doesn't own her model. And the model's terms of service itself says that they do not allow merchandise without contacting the licensor. So let's go over to that in a second. So basically it all started, so this is Filian right here. And then the artist Jingo, this is the one who has made made Filian's model, at least for the Nendoroid, which is Rindo. You can see right here. Wow, doesn't this look like Filian but green? Doesn't this look like Filian but green? Oh my god, I can't believe it's Filian, you guys. /J. This is the original model. This is the original model right here. Oops, that's too spicy. Anyway, so this is made by Jingo, Studio Jingo, over for VR chat. And it's you can buy this model over on Booth. So literally anybody can purchase this model for 7,000 Japanese yen. She is an indie, which is so strange to me. She's currently signed on with Mythic Talent, but Mythic Talent is also not necessarily an agency. I mean, it is an agency, but like not in the way that like corporate VTubers are. It's like a how would I describe Mythic Talent? I don't know. Or at least as far as I know, I don't think they're not like Niji Sanji, for instance. But she is signed on to an agency of sorts, I guess. But I mean, I was still, because I mean, like, isn't False? Because like False is also signed on Mythic Talent, and I think everyone considers False to be indie, right? Go back a bit. What? I'm not going back a bit. It's a streaming branding company. Yeah, something like that. For 7,000 yen, you too could dunk on Filian, like a syndicate. Support, not a complete backing. Yeah, it's kind of like offers some extra support, like for management stuff and other things. But they're not quite the same. But yeah. But yeah, this is around, yeah, $45 US currently, since the Japanese yen is currently like, you know, under, before it would be like, you know, a couple years ago, it would have been about like $70. Because, you know, if we go with 100 Japanese yen equal $1, then it would be like $70, but currently it's $45. But basically this model, in case you're curious, Jingo has made this model since like 2021. I could probably get the tweet again. It's been a while. I did make a whole list here. Let's see if I can find it really quick over because I put a billion things here. Okay, I'm not gonna find it right now, but it was from 2021, and this model, since people keep saying that, it was, oh, I found it. So this model, you can see that it was release date November 23rd, and the cheapest it ever got was about 5,000 yen, or about 1,500 yen for a maid outfit later. But this was released November 20th of 2021. So this model has been around for a couple of years now, and so. And for everyone who says, oh, well, Filian says she got it for free, she didn't pay a single dollar for it. This was never for free, ever. It has never been available for free. The cheapest it ever got was 5,000 yen, or 1,500 for a maid outfit. But anyway, so Jingo actually released a statement once they discovered that the Good Smile Company, which is a very big, well-known company who does a lot of Nendoroids, they're very popular. I'm pretty sure we can go to Good Smile really quick if you guys don't know what Good Smile is. But I'm pretty sure pretty much anybody who wants like a little Nendoroid figurine, you're gonna recognize this style. You're gonna recognize this style from this one. What if you buy the model off Booth and do this one stream with the model but sap colored? That's too much effort. Also, I don't know how to do 3D VTubing. Her model's hair color is the color option and the textures in the VR chat file that you can pick from in the game in an options menu. Yes. So Filian has done nothing to uniquely distinguish her character, but either way, it still would be under Jingo's full copyright law, or copyright right, I guess, that because technically, even if you're just building off the base of her model, it's still technically their model. So like Filian has to make her own like purely unique model if she wants to be legally distinct from Jingo's model, which is Rindo. Again, the name is Rindo for the model. But yeah, so we can go over the translated version. There is this is the machine translated version, but we can go over a more well thought out, or not well thought out, but like a human translated version, which was done by, one second, I retweeted it. I retweeted it. Ignore all my fan art that I've been retweeting. It's Olympus Company, I'm sorry. Where is it? Here we go. So this is a quote retweet from Jingo's original model or original post, and then this is the machine translated, or not the machine translated. This is the translated version made by Lind. Thank you so much, Lind, for this. Jingo. Hello, this is Jingo. This morning, I received many messages about the announcement posted by Good Smile Company about the production of a Nendoroid based on a VTuber who used my Rindo model as a base for their avatar. Since I found out when I was traveling, it took me a while to figure out what was going on. I did not receive any prior communication from Good Smile Company nor the VTuber in question about the production of this Nendoroid figure. From my point of view, the fact that there was an announcement of plans to professionally produce a figure based on my character, despite the fact that I had yet to hear about it, is very puzzling. So, I am currently in the process of communicating with Good Smile Company and the VTuber in question, and am waiting a response. Since this situation involves companies, not just individual people, it will take a bit of time for everything to be resolved. I hope you all can understand this. Please wait for the outcome. And then the first image is the attached Nendoroid, the second is Jingo's Rindo character, the third is the VTuber's recolor of the model, the fourth is another depiction of Jingo's character. So this is, the first image I just showed you. This is the Rindo model. You can see it's down here. It says Rindo. Looks very similar. This is Filian, literally just a white hair color, and then chop out like the long, cute, like ponytail things. I don't know. And then yeah, so everything we just went over, and this happened about a day after the Good Smile Company notice was out, because word finally got back over to Jingo about it. It's Filian's twin. I've been working on my PNG tuber for 3 days and my drawing app is about to die. Send help. I'm sorry. Good luck. All I can hope for is that it'll last until it doesn't poop out. I can just imagine her going to bed every night thinking, what if they find out? I don't even know if she cared at that point. I think, because Filian has made a bunch of merchandise before the Nendoroid thing, which is why a lot of people were very surprised when all this came out. So because Filian had started with a bunch of merchandise before this, and this is the only time that people have suddenly just been like, hey, hold on a second. Hold on a second, you don't have the rights for this. And I think it's simply because before, her previous merchandise was mostly Western, mostly a Western thing, right? But then this this announcement with Good Smile finally reached overseas to the Japanese folk, because Good Smile is a huge company over there and they have a huge reputation. And if you guys don't know, Japanese copyright law is extremely more strict than it is here in America. So copyright stuff is taken extremely seriously over there. Yeah. Whereas here in America, it's, copyright is still an issue, but Japan takes it more seriously. I'm not a lawyer though. This is everything I've heard secondhand from literally everybody else. So did you call her school uniform a sailor outfit? Yeah, it's a school uniform. It took me a while though to get the name right. Didn't people know prior, she's so big and prolific? Did people just not tell the OG creator? I don't actually know, because I think a lot of people were probably just like me, who assumed that this big VTuber literally owned her model. Because I wasn't gonna question anything, because usually when you're a VTuber, you own your design. I didn't think someone who was as big and probably as famous and successful as Filian, who probably has a ton of money in her pockets from just all the content she makes and everything, and all the other merch sales she's done, which she shouldn't have done, I wouldn't think that she would not be using a pay-to-use model, essentially. A model that she had no merchandise rights to. Because most VTubers, myself included, we literally own our own design. This design is something that I paid to get commercial rights to use for literally whatever I want for whatever I want. Obviously with credit. And here's the thing with Filian. Filian did not credit did not credit Jingo or her other model artist, which was Komada? Because she has two models that she uses. She uses the Rindo model and she uses another model called Mint, which let me go over that really quick too. I'm sure I could probably just... Never mind. Scroll down here as always. Let's go. I love scrolling down here. Down my Twitter feed. Woo! Ah, there we go. So, this is another one. Komodo, which has said, this is their original Japanese tweet. They did an English version, thank God. We have received numerous inquiries regarding a specific VTuber. Regarding this matter, we do not permit the use of Mint Sales model as an original character. 4. Sales plush toy, which Filian has. Distribution of skins in a racing game, which Filian has. Please follow the terms of use when using the avatar. So regarding Komada, also a booth artist, has done a model here called Mint. That got it to open. Anyway, this is the Mint model. This is the Mint model right here. And this one is another one that Filian uses. The blue X is made purple. And, you know, white hair and everything. And yeah, this is another Filian model that she uses. Yeah. And that one is only 4,000 Japanese yen, so it's even cheaper than the Rindo model. If she didn't own it, someone would have said something already. I have a friend who's streaming and everything she earns from streams goes to charity like Children's Hospital. She pays her artists, so Filian not paying them is such bullshit. Yeah, it is good, like, you know, if you can like be supportive and everything. And like, I know Filian has done some charity streams, I think, but like that doesn't excuse her for not respecting her, literally the artist, which she already disrespected by pirating, I'm assuming, both models. I mean, for sure she admitted to pirating Rindo's model. I don't know about the Mint model. But either way, both of these, by the way, if you want the terms of service for both of these, so this is the terms of service down here. If you scroll over here, this is the terms of service for the Mint model. And you're going to see streaming and broadcasting is permitted, but use for tangible goods is please contact the licensors. So right here, please contact the licensors for use for tangible goods. So... And this is also very similar to the one for the Rindo model. If I scroll down here for their terms of service. Right here, use for tangible goods, please contact the licensors. And so for tangible goods, that's just literally any physical merchandise. And she has contacted neither of these two because both the artists for both of these have both said, we do not permit this to happen. And Filian has made a plush toy. She also has a skin in a racing game. And Jingo was just like, what? Is this the SAS Twitter feed? It is, Beep. I remember at Expo, the producers of Futurama say they have to change a licensed character by at least 30% with original content to be considered satire and not get sued. Yeah, when it comes to satirical things, you do, like, that is basically like the thing where you had to change enough things to make it legally distinct. And I think that number is arbitrary, but usually 30% change is good enough. I hope she doesn't pay her editors like she pays for her models. Wait. Okay, the thing with the editor thing, Filian has also got into controversy for that too, for a prior incident where, like, I'll get into her prior incidents later. I'll keep on this one, but let's just say she hasn't offered to pay Clippers a good enough rate. I don't actually know how much she charges her own editors, but you know. That's a lot of shitty famous people who've also done charity work too, that's true. I've heard people think she might have thought she was trapped to the brand image model she used to get popular, but it's common for VTubers to upgrade/revamp their models, right? Exactly. Like, it's very common, like, especially, like, okay, if you look at Iron Mouse, for instance, Iron Mouse gets a new model, like, every couple of months, right? And like they all generally look like Iron Mouse, but like they also like you could argue each of them is like legally distinct to an extent. They do share like similar qualities, but like, you know, if for some reason Filian wanted a model very similar to hers, like if she could compare to like some, like I think what was it, Iron Mouse and the one model that she got by Kamachiru, that one looked very different from Iron Mouse's usual like repertoire of models. But obviously, you know, Iron Mouse owns all her designs and stuff. But Filian could easily have made another model that looked similar but also legally distinct and not got into issues, you know? It's just the fact that she literally kept everything from her original model for the Nendoroid. Like, so for this one, she like kept a little like X hairband over like the top of her bangs. Probably what, does she also have the bells there too? Is the bells on there? I don't even know if she has the bells on there. She does have the bells on there. She did take that out. She didn't even take the bells out. Okay, yeah. She literally changed nothing about this. But like for other VTubers though, we usually take about like a year or two between like quote unquote like new models and like 2.0s or 3.0s or 4.0s. Even I'm in the process of getting a 2.0. I'm just waiting for my rigger to accept, and also there's a lot of things I need to do for the 2.0 prep, but basically I do have a 2.0 model coming, and it looks very different from what I currently look like, because like, you know, you're probably all used to me being like cozy, comfy looking, but I'm gonna turn into a wolf girl. So like I'm gonna turn into like super edgy chuny, so I look forward to that one. But yeah, like it's not uncommon. Like if she cared about the brand so much, like literally when people are fans of VTubers, they care more about the personality than necessarily like exactly what you look like. Because as long as you're happy and you're still the same person as you were before you changed your skin suit a little bit, then like no one's gonna really like care. Like you might lose some people who would be like, oh, who's this? But like, you know, once they hear your voice or hear your same jokes, they should theoretically know who you are, you know? There's a lot of people here. How's the yapping going? We're yapping a lot. Sam is distorting. I see where the fucking Project Moon Sleeper agents are. Hello, I just got here. What's going on, Filian? Filian basically does not own the rights to her model. That's it. And we're just talking about it. She got caught pirating a model, and using one she doesn't own rights to. She got caught pirating a model, admitted to it twice on 2 separate occasions, and she doesn't own rights for both models that she uses. Turning into a what? A wolf girl. You know, like how Filian is a fox girl. That's it. Have you ever seen the movie Fargo? I'm picturing Filian being the main character who realizes they're in deep trouble but keeps doubling down. I have not seen the movie Fargo, but I don't necessarily know if she's doubling down, but it's more like she hasn't publicly stated anything yet, whereas Jingo has, so we're still kind of up in the air right now. True, I don't watch VTube, but hearing your voice, you're the first one I'm watching is subscribe. Thank you, I appreciate it. Where's your plush toy? When we can start selling 3,000 of them and I won't be in debt. Okay, anyway. But yeah, I'm not necessarily gonna be a furry. But if you have issues with kimono mimis, you might have issues. But you know, either way, I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, what else do we got here? So for Filian, so after all this had happened with Filian and we had Jingo and everything speak out, I decided to look more into what is up with Filian exactly. And do you guys just want to see how many merch stuff that she has? It's crazy. She also deleted some things, so there's I'll post the stuff that she deleted. So if we just scroll down and like, you know, just okay, there's a tweet here on June 3rd, so between May 31st and June 9th there is a tweet that she had posted. So let me go get that really quick. Properties, browse, where's the one? This one aged like poor milk in my opinion. Oh, and by the way, Good Smile took down the post, by the way. Here, I'll show you guys that one. Oh, why are we lagging? Okay, thank God. Okay, so by the way, so Good Smile had taken down their post about a day later, around on July, like I think at the end of July 4th or July 5th. So Good Smile took it down, and also people community noted Filian's original retweet of the Good Smile post, which was Jingo, the original creator of Filian's character and model, which has never been credited properly, did not give Filian permission for any of the merch she's decided to produce. They are only informed after the announcement. And keep in mind, Filian by now has made literally like at least 5 instances of merch. So she's never really made statements about anything in the past. Exactly. She has never really done that. But anyway, so the next thing. Oh, we're lagging again. Please don't crash my stream. I'm doing a good job. Okay. So after that, by the way, she has now since deleted that tweet. So in case you're curious, that used to be at July 4th, but as you guys can tell, the newest one is now June 28th. So there is no more. She deleted that tweet after about a couple hours after it got deleted. And then let's see, where is the other one that she made that aged like poor milk? Let's see, where is it? This one. So this is the June 3rd tweet that she had made, which is, "Hi, this is Filian's manager. If you want to make merch of her for conventions, go for it. My manager is me." And she kept this one up until about yesterday. So she deleted the Good Smile post, but this was still up for a little bit longer. And then people actually noted this one as well with the similar stuff saying, "Hey, Jingo does not allow merch, actually." And so then this got deleted, but I managed to preserve it before she deleted it. I preserved both actually, but I don't have the other one saved on my folder right now, but that's on Discord. I don't think she's gonna, oh yeah, she's probably not gonna make a statement, probably just act like nothing's happening. Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised if she just decides to just do a rebrand essentially and just turn into a legally distinct Filian, which is very unpog, but life be like that. So here's a first instance of her getting merchandise. She had a U2's figure. She had a U2's vinyl figure, which, you know, people are joking that they're going to put her in a jar, which, you know, people always do. My question is, Mythic, what are they going to do about this? Because they are responsible for getting her deals and sponsorships. Like, if I was a company that does merch, why would I trust anything Filian or Mythic does if they can't confirm they own the rights to anything? I don't know. Yeah, like, I don't know what Mythic is gonna do about this. I don't think they're ever gonna make a statement about it either, but if Mythic was involved in Filian and her merchandising, then yeah, they kind of fucked up big time. So, but chances are, if any lawsuit does happen, which I don't think is gonna happen because international lawsuits seem like a hassle for everybody, but even if it does, I'm pretty sure it would get settled out of court. Anyway, so let's keep going. But again, I'm not a lawyer. I don't ask me about legal stuff. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just assuming what would be the easiest situation, you know. Oh, and okay, here we have this clip from Filian, which is "Want to take an anime girl home," and then she's like, oh, she points to her merch, her plushie merch, and then now she's promoting a site called House Filian, which is Filian.co, which has 3 different merchandise: a sweatshirt, a t-shirt, and a mouse pad, if I remember correctly. So, you know, she's just promoting more merchandise. This is from March 20th, and the site is still up, by the way, in case you're curious. Filian.co is still up. She has her tour hoodie, and by the way, the most curious part is, I was curious if any credits to her original design artist was here. The answer is no, there's no credits here. No credits for this one at all, no matter where you look. So we have the tour tee as well, you know, nothing on here, only has the size and price, you know, tags for comfort. The mouse pad ain't got nothing here. No artists are ever credited. No, not even the person who made the merch art in the first place. Shipping facts doesn't have anything. It's literally just shipping facts. You know, what about privacy policy? Anyway, probably just usual legal mumbo jumbo. But no credits as far as I can tell here. So, you know. I think when it comes to Mythic, I want to be charitable and say they probably didn't know. They probably assumed she owned the rights. Yeah, like what I want to say is that I assume they think that she owned the rights because like she's literally so big. Like, and like usually VTubers do own their rights. So this is like a very unique situation where a large VTuber did not own any of her rights at all. I feel like Filian just told everyone she's got the rights. Yeah, she probably did. Or she just assumed she had rights because she's been using it for so long, or she like changed a few colors and thought that that was legally distinct enough when in reality that is not how copyright law works. It was the first time I decided to get back into Twitter, look for, oh, there's a double community note on both her and the company's merch announcement. It was funny. Yeah, right, Gameping? If I was Mythic, I legit just drop Filian. Like, this is a massive screw up for any legit business. Clean the slates and cut ties. Yeah, we'll see how that works, though. We'll see how that works. I don't know if anything's gonna happen for Filian and her brand deals, TBH. VTubers crediting anything challenge impossible? Exactly. You know what's crazy, though? There's other big VTubers who have no controversies. Iron Mouse is huge, does not have any controversies. Shy Lily, very huge. Credits her models, her model artists, which is amazing. Shy Lily literally has it in her bio, I believe. Let me just check really quick. Yeah, she has Diariku right here. That's the credits right there. That's all you need to do. Filian on the other hand, nothing. You know what Filian did have here beforehand, though? You know what Filian had here beforehand? Filian is a supporter of AI art. She had AI art tag, and then she also had what is it? She did a VTuber talent award show or something, and for Suisei, one of the, you know, a very popular corpo VTuber, Suisei, which I'm pretty sure if you watch Hololive you would know who Suisei is. They use AI art of Suisei for their depiction of Suisei, and I'm just like, how are you gonna do that for someone that how are you gonna do that for someone who has a corpo image? Like, why are you gonna use AI art for Suisei specifically and everyone else had normal art? That's actually whack stuff for me. Crazy how Mythic has two VTubers who are really not good to VTubers now. Yeah, we had this, and then Nalatea was there for a bit. Her lawyer, if she has one, probably told her to shut up. Any smart manager would have told her just not say anything. TBH. She had moved in no way. Well, ain't there an AI tool called Suisei as well? Is there? I don't know. But either way, they used AI art for Suisei, and I'm like, bruh, you should have done your research. And they're like, oh, but we had 2 months to do this. It was made by volunteers. This slipped through the cracks. Whoever volunteered to do the art searching and chose Suisei literally did not know what they were doing. Okay, like. I remember I called that out on Twitter because as someone who ran award shows for TV purely was out of laziness or rushed. It was definitely either laziness or rush for real. Yeah, I agree. I remember there was one that came out which had the same name as popular VTuber. Yeah, I don't know my AI tools very well, so I wouldn't be surprised though. The TOS on the Filian merch site prohibits this, infringe upon or violate our intellectual property rights or the intellectual property rights of others. That's funny. Oh, that is so funny. That is so funny. The irony is crazy. Girl, what are you doing? This is what I've been asking ever since I've been looking at this. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? The fuck is a fansly? Wait, you never heard of a fansly before? Usually exclusive stuff. She uses AI art for her fansly too, from what I've seen. Oh, that's crazy. Imagine paying for fansly just to see AI prawn. That's so funny. That is actually funny. Talk about low tier content, if in my opinion. Oh, OnlyFans, got it. Yeah, it's like OnlyFans, but like not OnlyFans. But like it has a similar reputation to OnlyFans. Anyway, so this is her with her mint model. See this, you know, the distinct little X hair clip right here, which again is very similar to this mint model that we talked about earlier. See that? She has a skin on this game called Old Baby Cart, and as far as I know, I don't think Old Baby Games has mentioned literally anything about this. Yeah, like they have said nothing about this, so I don't know what their opinion on all of this is. Did they even delete it? When did this come out? March 12th. Okay, let's see if they deleted it. But like, I also don't know if you can. I don't think you can get it anymore because she said that it was like your last time getting it. So for all I know, maybe they just deleted it and just called it a day. But you would think they would make an announcement or something. Hold on, I'm just gonna search really quick through here. Nope, they didn't delete it. Take care, sweet cotton fairy. Good to see you. I would be angry too if someone didn't tell me they were selling merch of a model I created. Yeah, like, cause like it's just like disrespectful, first of all, and not to mention Filian did not even pay for her model, so she doesn't technically have the license to even stream with this model in the first place because she didn't pay for it. She just went ahead and used it. She just pirated it and used it. That is so rigged. Might as well pirate from her fans leave. She's okay with pirating after all. Yeesh. Is Porpo now very legally distinct? Kappa. No, for real. I'm gonna ask my contacts in the IRL streamer scene because I know a few people who are close with OTK who did collabs with Philly in the past. I want to know what they think. Yeah, I don't really think anyone big who has collaborated with her is ever gonna talk about it because like I've seen a few opinions about whether like, cause like say like Doki Bird for instance, Doki has collaborated with Filian. You know, Filian showed up in WrestleTuber and all those fun things. I don't think anything's really gonna happen in terms of like big people talking about it. I do know Filian has gotten into a bit of flack in the past. Like I think Rafflegator spoke out about one of Filian's really messed up things that she did or brought in what was supposed to be a safe space, but we can go over that later. That's like a future part where we talk about her past controversies. Let's just keep going over her merch. Also, sorry that I can't see everyone's comments. There's a lot to focus on. Also, I'm not used to my chat having literally anywhere over 50 people. I doubt the way, but I'd be curious to know their opinions. True. You don't need big people to talk about it for them to cut ties with her. That's true. But chances are there's no one that, like, if they do cut ties, they're not going to publicly talk about it. So, because the smart thing to do when you're bigger is to not cause more drama, especially when you're not already drama leaning. So, but since I am a dumbass indie, hey, I might as well just talk about it. I think she was too lazy to even find the creator to give credit, even though its top 10 and boost should have been a sloth instead of a fox. Oh my god. But you know what's crazy? There was only one instance where credit was given in merch, and that was the Gamer Subs one. The Gamer Subs one had credits to the model artist, but I'm pretty sure, again, because this is the first time that Jingo has ever heard of like Filian and her whole things, that I'm pretty sure what happened was that they just, like, you know, Filian or whoever was running Filian's like merchandise things had eventually told her, hey, like, listen, Gamer Subs wants to do a waifu cup of you, but you're going to need to give them like the artists because they require it and stuff. And then they either found it or she had someone else find it, and then she just, you know, didn't talk about it further. And because like I think she just assumed she had the rights to it even though she doesn't. But the Gamer Subs Cup one was the only one where there was artist credit to Jingo. I don't know if because the Gamer Subs thing isn't up anymore, so let me actually just get you the screenshot. Do I have the screenshot here though? I might have to get it from someone else. Do I have the Gamer Subs one? The Gamer Subs one. I don't have the page here. No. Okay, hold on. I know where to get it. One second. Because I found this when I was in bed. So I found this when I was in bed. One second as I'm scrolling through. Ba, 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 ba. Oh. Okay, here we go. And also, you know, it's kind of funky wonky when you have people from the Japanese space making a thread about Filian's controversy. You know you made it. You know you made it. Anyway, waifu cups x Filian. Here we go. So you can see right here, Filian's model created by Jingo. This is the only instance where credit was ever given in any of her merch stuff. They're just gonna keep quiet and probably avoid her. I don't think she was being malicious, but she definitely messed up and should probably pay the modeler and probably get a custom instead. She definitely has to get a custom. If she still wants merch, she needs custom. She needs her own unique model. And for someone who her size, she should have a model. This is literally incompetence. Like 100%. This is like negligence and incompetence all together. Like, a girl should not be this big and not own the rights to her brand. That is... You're just asking for trouble. You know, you're just asking for a billion trouble. Especially once you start doing a billion merch deals, you have got to own everything when you do merch. Merch is literally like where copyright shit hits the fan. Like, it's one thing to do streaming, right? But like once you start building like a bigger brand, you need to get your own unique shit. My big thing is there are multiple legit departments that drop the ball. Like GamerSubs of all orgs seem to do their homework. They seem to do their homework to an extent, but again, they did not contact Jingo to make sure this was okay. No one ever contacted Jingo ever about any of the merch that Filian has ever made. So also this was a while ago. She could have multiple models for her size. She could have, but she only uses 2 primary ones, and both of them she does not own the rights to. Usually I just assume incompetence rather than malice, but man, this is just negligent. It's definitely negligent. I mean, first of all, she pirated the models. That's already disrespectful. Okay, like, you know, pirating the models to start using as your own unique brand. That's crazy. You can't even use someone else's font, like if it's unique, yeah. 100% a custom, but still pay Jingo. She profited off them so much. Hey guys, it's not her fault she has a spot brand. No one ever double checks the stuff that's easiest to double check. Yeah, and you know what I think really sucks about all this? I think because of Filian, I think other indie VTubers who want to branch out are gonna have issues now. Because, like, you know, I think they assumed rightfully, since Filian was so big and so successful, that she owned the rights to her model. But then since Filian has fucked up and basically revealed that no, she has no rights to her model, now every indie who's going to get reached out to do a merch collab is going to be like, okay, well, because of Filian, we need to make sure you have the rights, you know? Like, some people can't even contact their original artist because they fucking left the platform. You know what that... You know? Like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. She pirated out. Oh, I didn't know that part. Oh, that's nasty. We'll get into that. Anyway, let's keep going through her merch. So we have U2s right here, Filian X U2s giveaway. So this is another product right here. It's time for her to graduate YouTuber training to actual VTuber. Actually though, yeah, like what do you mean VTuber training? You can't be in training when it's been fucking, you have 2.5 million people on YouTube. Even if that's all from shorts, that's crazy. There's so much that can be explained with incompetence. At one point, laziness just becomes malice, I think. Exactly. Like, there's too many things happening here. And then, so she had a U2's collab, which I think also doesn't have credit. Let's see, it's still up here. Yeah, no, nothing really here about... Man, this is... Oh, look at that 3D prototype. But yeah, like, this literally crazy. Anyway, that was a thing. What else? She has Streamily, which is, you know, where she like signs stuff, like fan merch or not merch, basically art of herself, and then she autographs it and then, you know, sends it off to people. I would consider this to be merch. I would consider this to be physical merch, because, you know, you're signing and sending people physical merch. Even if it's from people who have made just like, you know, fan art for you that you commissioned, or you just like were like, hey, this is cool enough to be like a poster and stuff that I'm gonna autograph and sell. Yeah, I would say this is merch too. Pretty sure again this does not have any credits. Hopefully she credited the artist who made this. Does this link even work? Filian idol print. I do not see anyone who I do not see credits to anyone who has made this. And also, hello, $83? $70? What do you mean I can still buy this? Girl, what are you doing? Girl, what are you doing? Oh, this is I'm pretty sure the Genshin. I have two posters that I got signed from Genshin voice actors. One for Albedo, one for Ether. I'm pretty sure they were not $70. And they were the big print too. Girl, what are you doing? I just hope this little slip don't affect other indies to get sponsorship, because this will make a lot of sponsors to consider to go corporal VTubers instead of indies, right? Like, if Filian manages to F this up for the rest of the indies, myself included, I'm literally never gonna forgive her. Like, I literally would be like, Filian, what the fuck are you doing? Look at what the fuck you did to the rest of us. This is crazy. I mean, Dragoons paid more for a piece of paper. Okay, but like, here's the thing with Dragoons and Doki Bird. Doki Bird has the I used to be an actual corpo buff, okay? they're used to paying for a lot of merch, okay? But like, I'm pretty sure even for like when I did like my Albedo and Genshin or Ether Genshin Impact voice actor signings, they were fucking cheaper than this. But I mean, I know Streamily, like, I think it was at least $50, but like, still, bruh. Also, this should not still be up, by the way. I count this as merch. I count that as merch. Also, no credit to the artist, by the way, who drew the poster art. Hello, disrespecting artist again. Hello. We have a repeating threat. We have a repeating pattern here. First, no credits. Now all this. Anyway, her YouTube's figure. Blah, blah, blah. By the way, here's her using a mint model, in case you didn't believe me that she used a mint model, which again, you know, compare this model to that model. Yeah. You know, the only thing she might have changed is the outfit, but literally everything else is like the same, so I would not. That's not legally distinct, by the way. That was for charity too. An 11 by 17, that is small. Isn't that smaller than regular printer paper? And it's Doki, she gets a pass. Doki gets a pass just because corpo buff? Question mark? I don't know. But as far as I know, Filian is not corpo, so. Also not crediting editors too. Oh, she doesn't credit editors? RIP. Me joining the stream about VTuber drama despite Sap being a VTuber. I have no fucking clue about the VTuber egosphere. I just like Project Moon. Thank you, Grace. I appreciate it. Anyone who draws by who's usually like either A, doesn't watch VTubers, or B, doesn't watch VTuber drama specifically, and you guys are here, y'all cool. Y'all cool. Oh, here's another one, which, by the way, this one actually looks kind of cool. And I'm kind of sad Filian gets it, because like this one actually looks kind of cool, not gonna lie. But I'm just like, technically she doesn't own the rights to this, but I don't know. This one might have an argument for being like kind of legally distinct, question mark. I don't actually know. Okay, but it still has her image here, so I don't think so. Oh, 235. What? I mean, it is a really cool looking one though. Like, why doesn't she just... Okay, but she needs to get rid of the bangs. She needs to change like her hairstyle, and literally the rest of her outfit totally fine. She could literally have this as her fucking new VTuber outfit. Like, if she wants to rebrand, just literally change your hairstyle, change your accessories, you're good. Filian. I'm being real. I'm giving you a pass here. If you just change your fucking hairstyle, get rid of these little X things, get rid of the little bells on your ears, change your hairstyle up a little bit, and you got a pass. In my opinion, this one gets a little bit more of a pass. She just needs to change the hair. That's it. Because it's based on the original design. Yeah, but like the thing is, like if she changes the hair and the accessories, then you can then it's not quote unquote based on the original design because literally everything else is different. That's where I think, you know, because like, you know, like no one owns like white hair fox girl, right? But like if you change the accessories, if you change the hairstyle, everything else looks to me very, very different. This is just me personally, though. It's me personally, though. I feel like this is malice because first, how do you pirate accidentally? And like, there are too many coincidences here. Like, once is fine, but continuously not crediting the model maker, but a parent, right? Like, just like what Vito did with Neuro, it's different, but still keep the style of the original and never did merchandise with that old and public model. Exactly. Like, what Vito did with Neuro was perfect, and Filian should have taken after them. As someone who's worked with copyright, this is still illegal. Okay, well. Whatever, but like at least like for the most part, in my opinion, like, you know, I think she could change a few things. So how expensive are VR chat models anyhow? Well, these ones specifically, the models that she used specifically, let me close out some things here. There's too many things here. I don't need Shadowly up. This one was 4,000 Japanese yen. And this one was 77,000 Japanese yen. So this is about $45. This is about, what, $25? Something like that. Someone can do the math on this. I don't actually know. I don't think she respect art at all because she uses AI art to promote herself. Yeah. Currently debating posting the first digit. Nope. No doxing. No doxing. No doxing. This guy here, is this supposed to be Filian's new thing? This is about Filian's controversy and like how the fact that she does not own the rights to her models. And yes, she has made merch of them and no credit to the artist nor contact the original artist that, I mean, technically she never paid for the model either because she pirated it. So I'm not surprised by everything. But Filian uses AI. She has used AI for her VTuber Talent Award show once, and she used to have a AI tag art, which is Filian. Whoa! Anyway, as you guys can see, here is the Filian as art and then Filian. This is AI art, people using flat out AI art here. So, yeah. Still, if you scroll down, you can see these models still have some instructions of what they can and what they can't do. Yeah, because like the terms of service right here says, used for tangible goods, please contact the licensors. Both of their models say this. This is literally for the Mint model. This is for the Jingo model. Both of them say, please contact licensors for tangible goods. And she has contacted neither of them. Both the artists have said they do not condone merchandise of their characters. So we went over that earlier. You're going to have to go check out the VOD if you want to go see those statements being read out. We'll go back to Jingo in a second, though, because Jingo posted something yesterday. So, but we're just currently going through all of Filian's merch. That's not Filian, bro. Who is that? Isn't her audience like 90% 13-year-olds or something? They have to be young because if you want me to be completely honest with me, with you, I think Filian's humor only appeals to people who have not fully developed their frontal lobe. I'm being real. Her humor is not that funny. Once you hit a certain age, you just kind of think her humor is fucking for children. That's just me. That's just me personally. You could also consider me not funny. That's fine too. You could also consider me having no humor, which is fine. I don't. Because she never got the original rights for what that statue is based on. Sure, it has a unique design, but still Filian. Yeah, but like that's the thing. Like if Filian decides to rebrand and like keep a similar outfit to what that original outfit is, but then change the hairstyle and stuff, then that's what would be the thing. The thing is though, like the model, like that merchandise itself is still like, unless they can change it, which I don't think they can because it's currently in production. If they can change it to be legally distinct, that'd be cool, but I doubt it. So. Which makes me really curious what things are gonna happen, because Jingo has said no merch, period. Like just no merch at all, period. So I don't know what's gonna happen with Filian and her merch that is still in production. And when she made a Fansly, go over past the Fansly. She had another merch here too. Oh, here's her plush, by the way. She had a plush made with Makeship. Makeship also has not, as far as I know, credited anything. Nope. No credits. Just for more amazing Filian content, go subscribe to her Twitch. But she has a plushie. This is her plushie. This is based off the Mint model. Again, this model. She does not own the rights to the Mint model. The Mint model artist has said no merch. No plushies were allowed. But you know, this was made when it was made in October 20th of 2023. So she's been doing this for a couple of months now, you know. What else? The only thing I'm glad is that she doesn't have NSFWs on her Twitter feed. Thank fuck. Where's the Gamer Subs one? I know you have the Gamer Subs one here. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Gamer Subs. But feeling this seems like falling over and screaming. I don't get it. Also, I hear Jingo is a she. Okay. $300 for a model is not that expensive, even more so for someone that makes enough revenue like she did. Yeah, I'm starting to think this is just straight up malice. She has more than enough money to afford her own unique concept. I don't understand content creators who are aware their audience is young but still have stuff like that. Yeah, I don't either. I don't either. I don't like it. I don't like it when people, like, I don't know, pander to children and then start making like weird, like suggestive stuff towards like their audience of mostly young people, and then also shoving a billion merch in their face. Like, I don't know, it all just feels kind of predatory to me, but that's just me. Did she only use stuff she wasn't allowed to, but also say the N-word? I don't know if she ever personally said the N-word. She did bring somebody who did wind up saying the N-word though. I used to find Filian funny, but she wasn't funny enough to keep supporting. RIP. For what everyone memed about her, she break her VR set over and over again, so she never got any problems with money. Are we still at the point where we think Filian actually puts thought into anything they do? Some people do. Some people still support her. I personally haven't supported her since her really bad George Floyd joke, but you know, that's just me personally. I think Filian's trying to appeal to a more mature audience, but it's just failing. Well, because her humor isn't for mature people, it's for fucking children. Again, not liking Filian's humor, most of it is just falling over and screaming about her model's flat chest from what I've seen. And you know who else is flat but doesn't scream about it? Me! Woo! Her what joke? Okay, well, since I already talked about it, let's go over her George Floyd joke, okay? This is from 2022. I really fucking hate this thing. And the fact, like, people did talk about it, but then a lot of her defenders at the time were also just like, oh, LOL, this is just an edgy, really bad joke, guys. It's okay. She never did something like this ever again. And I'm like, okay, if you say so. I don't think so, though. Anyway. 1 second. This might be really quiet, by the way. So 1 second. Let me also turn off this music. Okay. So this is a clip.
Chat, think about it. I'm not the real streamer, you guys are. Chat, think about it. I'm not the real streamer, you guys are. You're breathtaking. You're breathtaking. You're breathtaking. Chat, that was an epic quote from George Floyd. Alright, is she on drugs or something? No. Not right now. Alright. Was that edgy or not? I'm so sorry, chat. I'm sorry. That was a little
Yep. 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 And I'm gonna be real. Ever since that clip fell out, I have not wanted to support her at all. I have never wanted to. That was the day I was just like, oh, I don't like you. I don't care. I don't care if she apologized for it. I don't care if she like has never done it ever again, which I don't know. I don't watch her stuff. You know, I don't know. But if you make this kind of humor in the first place, by the way, keep in mind, this came out at least August of 2022. You know, George Floyd, everything that happened with George Floyd happened in May of that year. Of that very same year. This is around the same time that Black Lives Matter and all cops are bastards, when that stuff was going strong, okay? It's still during that time, and she decided to make this joke. And I'm like, I personally, I don't vibe with that. I don't vibe with that. I don't vibe with that. And in case you don't know who George Floyd is, he died based by a police brutality, essentially, because he was a black guy and basically got choked out to death by police who just, you know, a little bit racist. So like, it's clear she's referencing Keanu Reeves at E3, but then she just shoves in George Floyd out of nowhere. Like, girl, please. Yeah I hope she changed, but I ain't sticking around to find out. Exactly. Like, I'm not sticking around to find out. Like nah. Edgy jokes can be funny, but the making jokes of a person dying is not funny. Yeah, 3 months, bro. It's an American thing. Like it's definitely an American Western thing. But she is Western. She is America. She's American. So, in my opinion, this is very, very bad. I didn't know about this joke till recently, but as a black person, that's just really offensive and vile to joke about. Exactly. Like, it's super awful. And you know what's crazy? There's so many people here who are like, this is a defender right here. This is so yikes that you'll post this thinking anyone cares. And like this is the kind of responses that people make to basically brush off what Filian did. And I'm like, you guys shouldn't be defending that. Like, you literally should not be defending that kind of stuff. So it's just like, you know, you have some of her defenders who just equally have no good brain cell in there. So maybe Filian is even more edgy in private. It is very likely. And also, here's another thing that happened. Let's see. Let me go check a quote retweet by this. So there's someone that's Raffle Gator right here. Raffle Gator invites Filian to a VR gathering where she made a joke about George Floyd on stream. Sure, you can argue if she's actually racist for that, but the fact that her +1 she brought went around calling guests the hard R and F words, then Filian ghosting when called out doesn't help. Okay, so we're gonna go listen to this clip too. We're gonna listen to this clip.
Legitimately, I did not say a single thing about Filian until multiple racist things happened, dude. Number one was she asked us if she could bring her friend to a party, okay? Up to this point, I have not said anything bad to her, and I hung out with her regularly and was friends with her. And guess what happened? She brought a friend over to fucking DJ night in a community with a lot of homosexual people, trans people, who went around calling people the F word. After this person was told to stop using the F word, he started using the fucking N word too. And we were like, Filian, what the fuck is the deal with your friend? Going around like at a party with a bunch of streamers. Yeah, Catman was there. A whole bunch of people were there and said the F word and the N word, dude. Like, LSF frogs, fucking no. I like LSF, man. I like LSF is fine. It's the schizos like this dude who like literally have no fucking clue what they're talking about. So after we called out Filian on doing that, Filian did apologize for that part. Yes, it was hard R, dude. This dude was hard R-ing in fucking DJ night, like at our party. And after that, like a lot of people felt uncomfortable with her being at the party, but we let her come in. And what she would do is she would show up, check if any big streamers were there. If there were, that she would socialize with them. If not, she would leave. And that might be why people thought that everyone was talking shit about her, saying, oh, you know, she's just popping off, because people would call her out for fucking showing up to events, just looking for big streamers and then leaving. And then what ended up happening was she made that super racist fucking remark on stream. And this dude says, just immediately apologize for. Dog, people in fucking Discord said, "Yo, Filian, that shit was not appropriate. Like, why did you do that?" And Filian just left the Discord for the community instead of saying to multiple black people who called her out on her racist joke. She just fucking decided to ignore her and leave and left the fucking Discord and never said anything to any of them. I messaged her and I was like, "Dog, that was not cool what you did." And then she said, "The only way I'll talk about it is on my stream." And I called that out too, because that was fucking weird.
Yup. So, all this, in my opinion, this says a lot about Filian as a person. In my opinion. So, you know. It's like an hour after. That's crazy. You are the company you keep, a wise man once said. That's what I say all the time, you know? If your community is full of people who are totally okay with this, that says a lot about you as a person. That says a lot about those people. Like, you are the company that you keep. And I'm glad that the company that I keep are good, normal people. She got called out, ghosted, and left an hour after. That's crazy. That's crazy too that you were there, Sylvie. Like, that's wild. Generally can't wait for Filian to speak her side of the story because it's going to be wild. Well, here's the thing. She didn't really talk about this besides quote unquote on stream, which I don't even know I vaguely remember her addressing it, but this is just from my memory, right? But like, don't rely on it. But I remember her not giving a satisfactory response about it because no one ever talked about it in a positive way. And this is the only thing that has survived, is this clip of her making a very terrible George Floyd joke. And then you have this too, which basically just says that she brings people who literally say hard R and F words, which is wild. And not, by F words, it's not fuck, by the way. It's the other one that's derogatory for queer people. So, like, you know. She just deleted her tweet about the quote retweet of the Nendora. Yeah, she deleted that. TBH, if your fave messes up and your immediate response is to be like, but she know, that's weird and you're probably in a parasocial relationship. Oops, real. Especially when you see facts like this. You cannot tell me she didn't mean this to, like, she thought she was being so funny with this joke, you guys. Like, I'm being for real. She thought she was gonna be so funny for this, that everyone was gonna stand up and applaud for her. But nah, man. Nah, man. People are normal outside of your sphere. This is not a good joke. This is not a good joke. You shouldn't even have joked about it in the first place. Saf tolerates me for 2 years. I'm questioning how sus she is now. What do you mean, hot chick? You're totally fine. I feel like she might use her younger audience as an excuse to not address this. Plus, there's no coming back from this. I mean, okay, people say there's no coming back for this, but let's be real. Her fan base is still gonna support her. Her fan base is still gonna be like, "Oh, Filian, what happened? I didn't hear anything. Don't worry about it. We still love you. Yada, yada, yada." Even after all these things. And it's just like, okay, well, this is what happens when you get too big and you have an audience who is too parasocial and doesn't care. So... You know, if at least, you know, some people are realizing, oh, Filian may not be the best person in the universe, then, I mean, I guess that's something. You know. There's making bad jokes without thinking, and then there's this, yeah. Well, what matters most is people still collab with her. Yeah, but we'll see if people still collab with her even after her whole piracy thing. By the way, we haven't gone into her piracy thing, so this is just one of the instances of issues with her, right? Let's go into the piracy part. One second. So I have 2 evidences of her doing piracy. I think I put it down here. Where did I respond? Did I respond here? I responded somewhere. Okay, hold on. I had it somewhere, but give me a hot second. I had it somewhere. Okay, here's one. So... we have right here, she never even bought the model to use in VR chat. She just pirated it. So she says right here that you like this model. that I paid $0 for and I'm using for free. So she literally said that out of her own words. I think someone clipped it. There's also this. But like, I just want to see, does anyone have this clipped out so I don't have to go look at her video? I already technically clipped it myself too. Let me see. I can probably just pull it up really quick. Oh, this would be media though. This wouldn't be video. Because I just don't want to give her another view. And also, I don't want to ruin my algorithm. You know what I mean? But basically what you saw in those screenshots is pretty much exactly what it was. So let's see, is it loading? Are you loading? It's taking a while to load. Okay. One thing that people like Filian don't realize is that secrets...
You're so beautiful. I'm so glad that you like this model that I paid $0 for and I'm using for free. No!
Where's the audio though?
I just got on the beat. I don't want to get wet.
Hold on. Where is the audio on you? Wait, did I put the wrong thing here? Did you guys hear audio? I didn't hear nothing. Hold on. Do I not have... is this the wrong one? This is probably the wrong one. Hold on. Delete that one. Yeah, it would be a media source, wouldn't it? Oh, fuck it. Yeah, we did? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. Well, okay. I didn't hear it, so I didn't think, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go to a video really quick. Way too loud and clear. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't know it was gonna be that loud because I literally didn't hear anything. So I was like, oh, what's this? Okay. So here we have her thing right here. Let me just turn this down really quick in advance for you guys. I don't want to blast your ears out again. Why don't I hear anything? Oh, that's crazy.
So glad that you jet fuel can melt steel. I'm so glad that you like this model that I paid $0 for and I'm using for free. No! Ah!
Yep. That's basically it for that part. She basically admits it. And then the other one, let's go back to the original one. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. She is one of those loud, yeah. I heard everything. I'm afraid I can't hear anymore. And then here's her literally admitting that she was not gifted the model. She literally ripped it illegally.
So what I did was I went and ripped the model from VR chat illegally. I uploaded it into some software that I downloaded off the internet, which is the same software I'm still using today. Because I saw this girl DM video. She recommended this software called Luppet. I said, okay, that'll work. So then I did that. I started face tracking with it. So what I did was I went and ripped the model from VR chat illegally. I uploaded it into some software that I downloaded off the internet, which is the same software I'm still using today. Because I saw this girl DM video. She recommended this software called Luppet. I said, okay, that'll work.
Yeah, so she just straight up admitted that she pirated it. And also, I like it. Sylvie, you said, I kind of like how False ID spent all 3 minutes on the story in his video. And you know how False reported this? He reported it so neutrally. But you know, okay, so here's my only criticism of False, if you want me to be completely real, is that False will spend minutes and minutes and minutes and minutes talking about corpo stuff. But then as soon as it comes about Filian, suddenly 3 minutes... keep to the bare minimum and then just move on. And it's like, okay, False. Okay, False. I see how it is. I see how it is. You'll spend so much on corporal stuff, but not so much on Filian. Got it. But hey, that's why we have people like me nowadays who are not afraid to talk about other people. How do you openly admit that and not expect it to come back to bite you? Exactly. This is the most damning video of her own words. Exactly. So she knew it was illegal the whole time too. Exactly. She literally admitted to pirating it. She literally admitted to not paying a single cent for it. The thing is how she looks like she's gloating this aspect of pirating the model like it was some kind of feeling proud. I guess for her community is good. Yeah, they're probably all just like, oh my god, pirating is so good. Fuck the man. But you know what? You know what's the shittiest part? It's not a big corpo that has made her model. It's not like a big evil bad company. It's literally just an artist trying to make a living. It'd be one thing, you know, if it was like, say, Adobe, like Adobe Photoshop or something. That'd be one thing, you know, because everyone's just like, oh my god, fuck Adobe, you know, all that kind of stuff. But then, like, this is literally just an artist trying to make a living, and she has decided to screw over the artist just trying to make a living by providing people with a free to or pay to use model. But like, you know, you could do a lot of things with that model except make physical merch of it. So, people really don't care. That's why they admit it half the time. Oh, my cat's vomiting right now. Are you doing this for real? Hold on. Bro, hold on. My cat just vomited. That's disgusting. Okay, well, at least the vomit was like chunky. like it wasn't a wet vomit, so like that's fine, I guess. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, he threw up on like a cat litter catching mat, so it kind of went into the holes a little bit, but I kind of scooped it out, but we're good. It was like a barf with hairball in it, so that's why it was kind of like chunky. Anyway, sorry. back to Filian. I'm sorry about that. TMI, you're welcome. Can't be like, I need attention, mother. I shall proceed to vomit now. No, actually, though. Pro tip: don't admit to crimes to thousands of people on stream. Exactly. Like, just don't admit to crimes. Period. Like, girl, what are we gonna be? The next kick streamer? Really funny of all the things she stole at a party she paid for Adobe. That'd be so funny if true. Thank you for talking about this. I never knew this about Filian. Yeah, no worries. I want to talk about it. I also will be making a video in the future. I currently have a video in the works for something else, but I do plan on working on this one afterwards. But I'm also going to give it a little bit of time for things to settle, because I know Jingo is in, talks with both of them, and I want to see what Filian makes of this, because if Filian decides to just rebrand entirely to her own legally distinct model, that's a thing. That's an update at least. Because currently right now it's just kind of iffy. Like, it's currently just like, this is all really what that we got. And speaking of Jingo, let me go back to Jingo really quick, because Jingo also had something else to say about the day after. So this is about 21 hours ago. We have, this whole statement right here. All these fun things. Let me go get the translated version. Translated version by Lind. Okay, so this was released about like yesterday. So, Jingo. Hello, this is Jingo. Please note that I just returned home earlier today, so I have been delayed in sorting things out. Also, is my music on? Yeah, my music's on. Okay. Both the VTuber in question and Good Smile Company have responded to me, and the plan is to protect my rights as much as possible. I personally wish for an amicable discussion achieved through mutual understanding. The models I create are products that anyone can use, provided that they purchase them from my booth store. Although the models are designed to be used in VR chat, their terms of use stipulate that they may be used as avatars outside of VR chat as well, provided that they are configured so that third parties who have not purchased them cannot use them. They can also be used for independent VTuber activities. However, just because someone purchases a model on booth does not mean that they have all rights to it. In the end, it is a rented out product. As follows: if someone using one of my models is earning money through videos, live streams, or other VTuber activities, I ask that they credit me somewhere, which, as we know, Filian has not done. There is no credits there anywhere. Moreover, the terms of use state that for any usage beyond general VTuber activities like creating videos and live streaming, such as the production of goods created in the model's likeness that are highly profitable in a commercial sense, one should notify me in advance so that I can provide guidance on how to credit me after due consideration. Normally, these kinds of projects are not much of an issue, since they are typically small in scale, with the VTuber themselves handling the product's production and sales without going through a corporation. However, if one is not an independent VTuber and has an agency, or if one is using it as a company or corporation, then they are to reach out to me beforehand and provide precise information about the model's usage, even if the aforementioned usage is not commercial in nature. The part of this that I took issue with was that even though the VTuber did not own the copyright to the character, they proceeded with the project and formed a contract with the company without notifying the original creator of the character in question. As follows, I have requested that the production schedule for this character merchandising project be stopped altogether. I am not after royalties or other financial incentives. This artist is way too nice in my opinion, but it do be like that. I simply wish to protect the copyrights of my characters. To allow this, such as though the sale of copyright licenses would mean that every character derived from my models would have its own copyright, and as a result, those who use the same models as bases for their own avatars may become entrenched in complex copyright disputes. I want everyone to understand that my booth models are models made for everyone, not just one person. As long as the design is not completely one's own, no matter how many changes they make to it, the copyright is non-negotiable, because traces of the original author will still remain. Please be sure to check the terms of use before using a model, as it varies depending on the model and its creator. Thank you for your continued support. Is it? It's no credits because she hasn't bought it yet. Even if she did, she wouldn't have credited, let's be real. Especially because for Jingo's model originally, it said for credit notation, not necessary but preferred. And I think for Mint too, not necessary but preferred. So, you know, they prefer it, but you know, guess who didn't prefer it? I think Filian isn't gonna address. I think she's gonna wait for this to calm down. Yeah, she probably is. Rent a model, so that technically means if the artist doesn't want people to use it anymore, can he just do it? That I don't actually know, but chances are, yes, that might be how it is, because it technically is their model, they're the artists, so they own the actual full copyright to it. Did Filian never learn from crediting and plagiarism? Nope. Do you think Filian would ever sit through one of my videos? Never. With her humor, her attention span is non-existent, in my opinion. This is just my opinion, because she makes a lot of short form XD lols content, and I talk about stuff. I hope Filian apologizes and credits soon. Well, she better get her own model. She can't make merch if she doesn't do that. Imagine Filian merch suing other merch that use the same model. Jingo was right to avoid the hot mess as well. Exactly. So this is a smart move, which is basically just shut down all production of commercial, like permanently, like basically not permanently, but like at least for in regards to Filian, like Filian just cannot make any merch using their copyright. So if Filian wants to keep doing this, she needs to make her own unique model, unique design. For what I know, she already addressed that issue in her stream today. She is negotiating with the artist, but by knowing her incompetency, it's probably Mythic staff solving this fuck up. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Wonder how this drama affects any future chance for Filian to get another partnership deal at all in the future. I think if she just makes it legal, like if she makes her own unique design, she probably will still be able to get deals. But, well, because like we'll see how it turns out, but like, yeah. I'm not sure if it's gonna be like big people, including her fans. Should recognize that piracy against a small business / artist is really just a dick move. Yeah, because like, don't pirate small people. I mean, in general, piracy bad. You know, piracy bad. But in certain cases, it you know might be morally gray, in my opinion. But if you're gonna fuck over an artist, especially as a VTuber, you are not you should not be a VTuber. Like literally, VTubers are built off the backs of artists. And if you fuck over artists as a VTuber, why the fuck are you here? Just go be a face cam streamer or something. Like, because if you don't respect artists, if you promote AI art as a VTuber, you're literally just shitting in front of artists, and artists, like good, reasonable artists, will not want to work with you regardless of your clout if you're just like literally a trash person who doesn't respect them. But there's always going to be some people who will accept Filian regardless, simply because Filian has way too much attention / clout, in my opinion. Because people see big numbers and they kind of lose their sense of morality. They will be like, oh, she has 2 million subs on YouTube. Oh, maybe I can, like, you know, oh, it'd be an honor to go ahead and be able to draw for you, because then I can get people exposed to my art. But then why is the purpose of getting exposed to art if she doesn't even credit you? You know, like, don't do it. It'd be one thing if she credited all her artists, but she doesn't, so if, let's say, you forgot to credit for some reason, like IDK, ADHD or something, then make it yourself, so the only person you're disrespecting is yourself. Yeah, like you know, even if I have ADHD, but I will still do my best to credit artists as appropriately. Like, you know, like, it's not hard to do. It really is not hard to do. It just takes a little bit of effort and a little bit of consideration. But if that consideration is not there in the first place, then of course it's not going to happen. It's never going to pop into her brain. It's never going to pop into her brain if she never even once cared or thought about it in the first place. Filian didn't get got by a scam bot. She ripped the model fully aware of what she was doing. Yeah, do I need to pull up the clip again? Do I need to pull up the clip that she literally did not?
So what I did was I went and ripped the model from VR chat illegally. I uploaded it into some software that I downloaded off the internet, which is the same software I'm still using today. Because I saw this girl DM video. She recommended this software called Luppet. I said, okay, that'll work. So then I did that. Started face tracking with it.
Yeah, so like, you know, she clearly just admits it here. And she also says, I paid $0 for this model, and she's so proud of it. And will I ever cover the Luca Kaneshiro stuff? If that's the thing with the document about Luca Kaneshiro, no. I will not be covering it, also because there's the whole thing with Niji Sanji and their whole cease and desist letters and things. I'd rather just not get into trouble. We already have other people who've already handled Niji Sanji and also belong to an agency who can probably handle that for them. I'm just a silly little indie here just trying to talk about things and not get into trouble, so... But, you know, so I would not be talking about... I would not be talking about Luca Kaneshiro. Also, I just realized chat's gone. Where's chat? Oh my god, you guys have been gone this entire time and I never noticed. Oh, there you guys are. I am so sorry. Well, it's okay. I think I think for VOD watchers, you should be able to see it. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. Chat, you're hidden. Okay. We're so back, it's so over. It's okay. The VOD will be up, so people could go look at the live chat replay if they really wanted it. So I'd rather just not have it on screen just in case someone says something weird. We have false for Niji. Yeah, you guys have false ID for Nijis. Like, if you want any corpo stuff, you're go look over at false and like Kyo and like who else talks about corpo. But me, I'll cover the indie stuff because I think that's fun. Oh, girl DM made a little remark on that clip too. Wait, she did? Hold on, I'm going to girl DM. Girl DM. She made a remark on the clip? No way. Was it in a reply or was it on here? Oh, here we go. I made a TikTok years ago about Luppet, which is a software for tracking your model like VTube Studio. I have never ripped any models, nor have I any desire to. If you're interested to know about any of my model information, about has everyone I have ever worked with.
Send it to my avatar. Hello. So I had questions on my setup. So here we have my iPhone. It's just on a regular stand, and it's plugged into the Ethernet, and it is using a program called iFacial Mocap, which gets the motion data for my face, and sends it to my avatar in Muppet. So then I have it in OBS, and I record my videos like this. And yeah.
And then she said, I've been tagged by a few people who have seen a clip that doesn't really clarify and makes it seem like I have knowledge of ripping models. I don't. Yeah, I mean, personally, I would never have assumed, like, some people might be, like, I don't know, ignorant of how VTubers work and, like, just heard, oh, girl DM, and then was like, oh my god, girl DM has a hand in it. But, like, I'm like, no, girl DM probably just talked about how to use a program, which is exactly what she did, so... So anyone who's just like hopping the gun and be like, oh my god, girl DM, all these things, like, I'm just like, okay, you guys clearly don't know what you're talking about. Because, like, girl DM doesn't deserve any of this bullshit, you guys. She was just trying to help out, give a tutorial on how to use a tracking program, I guess. And this is actually pretty good information if I ever want to use a 3D model, I think. This is actually pretty good. Because I was like, I actually don't know what to use for a 3D model. I tried looking into it once because I kind of, it'd be really silly. Oh, there's a cat. Oh, you're the one who vomited. Well, you want to go over here? Okay. Well, you already puked everything out, so it's fine. Anyway, yeah, because there's been some cases where I see like 3D models of like certain characters from like Limbus Company. Then I'm like, it'd be so funny if I become a VTuber for like a day. I don't think it's ever gonna happen, but I'll keep it in mind. Anyway, sorry. Back to the topic. Who just redeemed something on Twitch? Who just redeemed something on Twitch? Oh, I heard the sound. Which one of you guys is being silly? Which one of you guys is being... I thought I deleted everything. I thought I deleted everything so I wouldn't hear the sound again. Who did that? Oh, I see you, Shaka. Hydrating me. Okay, I'll take the hydrate, but I'm turning this off. I'm turning this off so you guys can't do this to me. YouTube and Twitch are separate. No. And the stretch too. Oh no. Oh, they're coming in droves. Okay. I closed it. Screw you guys. Okay. If there's ever something girl DM did that's a major fuck up like this, I'll be so devastated. She's so wholesome and polite, right? Like, if girl DM ever did anything bad, I would literally just be like, oh my god. my whole perspective in VTubing has changed. Like, literally, I think, like, if Iron Mouse ever does anything fuck you Wucky, Shy Lily, girl DM, like, I'll just be like, I don't know any of these people, which, I mean, I guess in theory I don't, but, like, anyway, I'm not saying they have done anything. They haven't. I just want to clarify, they have not done anything that I would find suspect. But if it ever happens, I would literally just be like, holy shit, I'm gonna have a meltdown. Did we not learn anything from Yakirisu when she tried to use her popularity? Not saying like they should be compared because but just because she's popular, she should not be excused. Yakirisu, I haven't heard about that one in a long time. I remember she had some weird controversy thing happen of like, what, a couple years ago? I remember something like that. I mean, if you're going to rip a model for free, you might as well learn to blender a model for free, or even just use fucking VRoid. Just make your own model on VRoid. It's entirely free on VRoid. Like, it's crazy when people just be so ignorant and like you know, negligent, I guess. It's just crazy. Because, like, Filian pirating a model is a deliberate decision that she had made. And that, in my opinion, is already inexcusable. Because, like, you're pirating a model that an artist made because you didn't want to pay 7,000 yen for it. Which, I don't even know if she knew where it came from. If I'm being real, she probably just used the model on VR chat and was like, oh, I really like this model, everyone likes me, Everyone thinks I'm really cute, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take this model since everyone knows who I am on this model, and just take it, just rip it off. And then I think when she got her brand deals, like when she started getting merchandise, that's when like she or like Mythic Talent or whoever's managing the model part of everything, I think that's when they were like, okay, hold on. We need to actually like get a little bit of some artists here, you know? Especially when Gamer Subs because Gamer Subs is the only merchandise that ever credited it. And then it just shit hit the fan as soon as it became Nendoroid. And by the way, the Nendoroid announcement has been deleted, so Good Smile is no longer doing that, so. I hope Jingo is treated fairly after all this is concluded. That person's earned their dues. 3D modeling is extremely stressful. Yeah. B-Roid is easy, like really easy. Used it for fun. Yeah. This can't be chalked up to negligence no more. Yeah, this is not just a silly tee-hee mistake. This is literally mistakes upon mistakes upon mistakes that like have led to a massive fuck up. Like, this is not just a silly tee-hee haha. This is like anyone who thinks it's just a silly tee-hee haha, I'm just like, bruh. Bruh, when you're in this space, you will know this is not a silly tee-hee haha. This is literally legal shit that could get you into a lot of trouble. She is lucky this shit has happened across seas, and chances are people don't want to do an international lawsuit. So the least that she can do is just to stop making merch, try like get everyone refunds for anything that's in production right now, like that one novel, you know, the one where she was like an idol outfit, get people to get refunds for those, literally take all her merch down, and then just make her own legally distinct model, like, and design. That's the best that she could do. Like, because it's already clear from Jingo's statement right here that Jingo does not want merchandise anymore. Because they basically said, I have requested that the production scale for this character merchandising project be stopped altogether. This is what Jingo has said. That Jingo is just, no more merch. No more merch. You're not allowed to have merch. And this makes sense. This makes sense. Mythic Talent can never catch a break. Well, maybe if they did their due diligence and, you know, hire people that weren't controversial, and maybe they wouldn't have so many issues. I don't know. Billy is such an oddball that I think attributing a big chunk of all this to ignorance, but definitely not all of it. He's like, nah. I mean, there's a lot of things. Her making the George Floyd joke, her having, like, bring a +1 that literally said the N-word, and, like with a hard R, by the way, and, the F-word for queer people. I don't think this is ignorance. I think she's just not. I don't agree with her. That's it. If you have millions of fans, you should not be that stingy with $43. Yeah, $45. You should be a lot more responsible with your money. So true. What? I never saw that clip. Oh, are we doing this all over again? I'll go over it again if we have to. Actually, no, just go through the VOD. You can literally look up Filian George Floyd. You'll have so many people who are just like, did we ever forget that she did a really bad George Floyd joke? You'll see a lot of people are just like, nah, that shit was fuck. It's still whack. He's the Jake Paul of VTuber space. That is a take if I've heard one. I don't watch Jake Paul, so I wouldn't know. But, you know, based on what I hear from Jake Paul, yeah, that sounds about right. But again, keep in mind, I don't watch Jake Paul or Logan Paul. And I don't watch any of the Paul brothers. I just know they're really not good people, so. To be honest, Filian lucked out by choosing to pirate a model from a Korean artist. Oh, that is true. This is Korea. That kind of people want to live in peace and comfy and only intervene if something's really drastic like this. Yeah, but it's still fucked up, you know? Like, you know, Filian shouldn't have done this in the first place. And I just really hope Filian just hasn't fucked things over for the rest of us. Like, for the rest of the indies. That's all. The Filian did the same thing with a Western artist. I'm more than sure she would have been sued really hard for the royalties. Oh yeah, no, if it was a Western artist that she screwed over, oh yeah, people would be like, oh, make a GoFundMe. I will go ahead and donate for you to sue for royalties. But then again, the American law system also sucks, so chances are everything will be settled out of court. But you know, am I wrong? I don't think you're wrong. And of course, the Korean and Japanese conflict. with the West are a lot more difficult and expensive, so another lucky hit for her stupidity. And it's just really like what is it, bad too, because it's just like, I just hope people aren't learning to be like, oh well, maybe if I just pirate from overseas artists I won't be in trouble. Like, no, there's just pay your fucking artist, man. If you want to get big, people are gonna literally just scrutinize you once you get big enough that, and if you don't own the rights to the shit that you're using on stream and stuff, people are gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I'm gonna be real, if it was an indie, like say me, if it was just me and like I got caught with something like this, everyone would be asking me to get canceled. But then of course when it comes to Filian, because she's so big, people are just like, oh well, maybe it's just a pass, you know. But someone my size or smaller, if this happened, they would be canceled on the spot. People be asking them, oh, you should go graduate, oh, you should go graduate, oh, you should go, you know, all the terrible things that Twitter says, and like delete all your shit, you know. For someone small like me or smaller than me, like, people, that's what people would react to. But then since it's Filian, oh, well, suddenly Filian with 2 million subs, oh, Filian gets a pass, oh, Filian's so silly, oh, Filian can't be a bad person. This is what I hate about the content creator space, because once you get enough clout, people literally will give you so many passes, and it's just like, well, if we want to give people passes for being small, then why are we giving people passes just because they're big? Make it make sense. I hate this is everything I hate. Really, it can't be racist because then I'd be racist, says the racist viewer. Yeah, if anyone thought that George Floyd joke was funny or passable, yeah, you're not allowed in my chat or community. Goodbye. That shit is gross. It's like, as soon as someone passes 1 million subs, you can commit whatever crime you want. That's literally how everyone who's been like, every big content creator who has like quote unquote had millions of controversies come out, that's literally how things go. You know, even Dr. Disrespect, you know, the dude that, like, you know, for a billion years everyone's just like, oh my god, Dr. Disrespect is such a good person, except for when he cheated on his wife. And then it turned out recently that he had inappropriate leaning conversations with a minor, and then you still had people who were defending him, like diehard people defending him, being like, oh well, maybe it's all just a psyop by Twitch. And I'm just like, holy shit, I thought we all hate predators here. What the fuck is happening? Like, I can't do this shit. Like, I literally, there's so many things I hate about the content creator spirit, because once you get big enough, like, you can literally do fuck all, and someone will defend you die hard, and it's just like, bruh. You publicly admit to your crimes in public, you pray they want to settle out of court. So true. I wonder why her brain is damaged after running one too many times against a wall with the VR headset on. Yeah, there's something there. Holy shit! Sail Cat, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Welcome to a gremlin, you guys, for the lucky 10 who get chosen to be green. I'm not a groomer, only had adult conversations with minors. Dr. Disrespect, probably. That's literally what he said. He was like inappropriate leaning and stuff. And bro shouldn't even have said that in the first place. Like, why'd you just admit to a crime? That's so weird to watch it, hearing people make excuses for him, right? Oh, look at all these people that are green. Look at you guys. Hey, Sandals, don't puke on the windowsill. Holy shit. Sap telling you right now to be a real one. I will treat you equally. If you fuck up too, I will abandon you like someone I previously knew that hurt people in the community. Yeah, like if I ever like super duper fuck up, I want you guys to like hold me accountable. You know, like if I like truly like, you know, do something like really like fucked up, I want people to hold me accountable for it. And I want people to like, you know, but that's of course, you know, with proof. And then like here we have proof that Filian has both pirated her models, has made a billion merch without ever contacting Jingo, because you literally have Jingo saying, I've never been contacted about this in my entire life. And Filian has been doing this since at least like 2023, something like that, maybe 2022. I already like lost. Yeah, since at least like last year of 2023, you know? So it's just like, Also, he edited his tweet multiple times to remove the word minor, then put it back in. Yeah, because like he didn't know people could like read the revisions. So while I listened to Dr. Disrespect to the Lofty, he literally admitted to it. Exactly, but some people still defended him, which is crazy. I think our cat is tired of hearing about Filian. They're puking everywhere. He probably is. But yeah, thank you again, Sail Cat, for the members, and welcome everybody. I like seeing the green in the chat. The fact people still try to argue even after they've been caught is insane, right? So since GamerSubs has credited Jingo, does that mean GS did more due diligence than the original source of the model / art, or did Filian know about the artist and just never bother? That I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It could either be that GamerSubs did their due diligence, or they specifically requested that Filian give them the artist because they want to credit artists. Because GamerSubs has always wanted to credit artists, which I think is really, really good. I think that's why GamerSubs is like kind of cool. So hashtag I would love to have a GamerSubs I would love to have a GamerSubs sponsorship. Please sponsor me sometime. I don't think it's gonna happen, but if they do, that'd be really silly. But because they do respect their artists, they had a controversy once where they released like an AI artist who wanted to remain anonymous. People are like, oh, why did he want to remain anonymous for something as big as GamerSubs? And then it turns out that person was using AI art, and then people told them, and then they immediately took it down. So I think GamerSubs is one of the few that like truly care about artists, and so either they asked, or they either did the research, or they specifically asked Filian or whoever they were in contact with to give them the artist. But then I don't think Filian herself ever cared. If you want me to be real, so. GamerSubs out here doing Filian's homework because she didn't even know she had homework to begin with. True. Remember to keep your original container of lean since it's a collector's item now. Oh, that's true. I'm pretty sure it's GamerSub being diligent. I don't think Filian's team even know who made the model from the beginning. Yeah, I'm pretty sure when Filian ripped her model, she didn't know where it came from. She didn't know where it came from. I mean, when you pirate stuff, do you really care where it came from? As long as you have the stuff? Like, let's be real. My reason she would say I would admit on my streams mostly because for people to defend her and or money. Yeah, like because like she won't ever like want to say it elsewhere, because if she like ever makes a statement, then like, oh well, Twitter's just gonna take it out, like Twitter's gonna shit on her anyway, so she'll keep it in stream because people who don't like Filian probably aren't gonna watch her stream anyway, which is that's what I do. I don't watch her streams because ever since the whole George Floyd incident, I'm just like, oh hell no, I'm not touching this. As much as I hate AI art, sometimes you can't always 100% tell. It takes an artist's eye sometimes. Yeah, and sometimes it just waits until it gets posted and then people are like, oh okay. But at least GamerSubs like listened. Is it? Not sure if I'm misremembering or not, but I thought Shy Lily is part of GamerSubs now. I don't know anything about that, but GamerSubs is pretty cool. I would say, out of all the sponsorships that I've seen that VTubers have taken on, GamerSubs is one of the good ones. So Lily has been a part of GamerSubs for a while now. Thank you for letting us know. As much as Filian wants to ignore it and move on like another season of Friends, we won't let that happen, honestly, unless she holds herself accountable for real. Yeah, but if you want me to be real, I don't expect Filian to do anything besides decide to just rebrand into her own unique design. I think otherwise she's never gonna make a statement on it. She's never gonna be public about what happened. It's just gonna be speculation from literally everybody else. That's what I think it is gonna happen, because that's usually what happens when shit like this happens for a big person. And I mean, I get it. The smart thing to do in a situation like this is to stay silent. The smart thing to do is to stay silent. Just try to sweep it under the rug. Pretend people are gonna forget about this in about a week. But unfortunately, I don't like to forget things, so I will be making a video on this in the future. I will see if anything happens in a week, because I don't like doing follow-up videos, because I think that's cringe. Unless the follow-up video is very significant, then I will make a follow-up video. But if she doesn't say anything in about a week or so, or it's gonna take me more than a week to make the video, so like 2 or 3 weeks or so. If nothing happens out of that, the video that you get is the video that we're gonna get. So guys, she'll move on. Let's live in reality. She's gonna 100% just push this under the rug. And just be like, oh, I dealt with it privately. And it's like, yeah, okay, all right. Well, I'll still talk about it though, because this is a big fuck up. Because someone her size with like literally almost 1 million people on Twitch and like 2 million people on YouTube, you should not you should not be having this issue, right? Like the issue of like, you know, her really bad George Floyd joke from 2 years ago, her really bad what is it? Oh, we didn't go over one other thing. Hold on. She underpaid Clippers. Hold on. Hold on. There's also another controversy too. Hold on. I just want to get that just to clear things out, because I don't know if I'll be going over this in the video in detail. So I'm just gonna go over it here. Because I was gonna end stream soon, but actually I just remember we have 2 other things here. So I'm gonna go over the more serious one first, which is that she apparently was gonna have someone on a show who turned out to be a predator. And then regarding so like some people reached out to Filian to be like, hey, this person that you want to show up on the on your show is like, you know, is a groomer, is a pedophile, etc, etc. So like if you can just like not have him there, that'd be great. And like we have Google Drive proof of like everything that he's done. So let me go ahead and get that to you. I'm not gonna go over all the evidence, but I will go over what I have, like the thread briefly, and then what I have found myself. Because like some of the evidence I am not comfortable with sharing. I'm not comfortable with sharing. That shit was nasty. Like I'm willing to believe them. Where the hell is it? Where is the Filian stuff? Ah, here we go. Okay, so regarding Filian's lost talent show, all screenshots will be shown in the thread. Trigger warning, mentions of PDF files and grooming. Alright. Also, I will say something about this. This was mostly set for Filian's moderators, and I don't necessarily know if it ever got to Filian per se, but for sure, like in my opinion, this is the whole, you are the company that you keep. And if your moderators don't want to take a situation and allegations like this seriously and just dismiss it as trolls and to just, you know, report it to the police and move on, then like I don't know, personally, like if people have evidence, at least look through it. You know, at least look through it. So big YouTubers can get away with anything? That's usually how the case is. I didn't even know about this. Yeah, I didn't either. I knew about the George Floyd thing. I knew about her underpaying editors. And but this was one that only showed up after, you know, everyone was like, oh shit, Filian's not a good person. Oh, the start of the email sounds like I pay with credit, like how much followers I have. Yeah, that's like paying with exposure. Paying with exposure is cringe, by the way. don't pay by exposure. Pay people what they are. Okay, so this is new. All right, cool. I'm glad this is new for you guys. All right, so this is a post by Bunny Queen, and again, no, do not harass anybody here. Even if, like, you know, if for some reason someone's watching this and they don't agree with anything that I'm saying here, do not harass anybody. But chances are, this, like, what? How many hours are we into this VOD? Like 2 hours in. No one's gonna be. Everyone who's watching 2 hours in, you probably have already heard most of my opinions and made an opinion. You know. Anyway, hello. I hate to have to make another tweet longer related to Striker Dawson. So this is the person that they're saying is the groomer. But here we are again. Recently has come to my attention that Striker Dawson was featured in their talent show. Being one of his victims of child grooming, this bothered me heavily. So I first contacted Filian via Discord. I then realized it might not be an effective method of communication, so I joined the talent show the Discord Filian advertised for the people interested in participating to let them know. I failed to get a response from Filian, so I contacted their Discord. So this is them having proof that they reached out to Filian. So they said, hi, hope you're doing well. I was DMing you just to inform you that you allowed a groomer to your VTubers on Got Talent stream. His name is Striker Dawson. He groomed me and numerous other minors. Also had a channel where he requested thigh pics from minors. And this is, you know, her DMing the same thing over to Filian via Discord. And then she sent this to a moderator, which we'll go over down here. So I contacted the Discord moderator, Luang Shar Oganku. Luang Shar tells me, thank you for this. We definitely did not expect this kind of outcome following yesterday's showcase. I'll have to wait for Filian and others' input on this, but I can assure you we would not have knowingly supported this behavior. And so far, sounds fine. You know, this sounds like an appropriate response. But trust me, it gets worse. It gets worse. Editors already get screwed over so much, so Filian not paying editors so shitty. Yeah, I'll get into the editor thing after this. That would be like a palate cleanser from this one. So, Bunny Queen, aka Paige, has said, good morning or afternoon, hope you're doing well. Is it safe to assume you're a moderator of the server? And they said, didn't expect to have to moderate there, but yes. And then Paige said, I sent a message to Filian regarding a situation with a member, but I didn't know if she was active. So is it okay to pass it on to you? And they're like, sure, she's asleep right now, so she'll probably only see it later, but I can relay in case she doesn't. And then Paige says, okay, great. So they say, I wanted to inform you regarding a member in your server who participated in your talent show, Striker Dawson, a PDF file who grew me and many other minors. He did things such as ask for breast sizes, thigh pics, which various minors did send, asked them to make NSFW for art, and also ERP'd with them. And I have seen some of the screenshots in a Google Doc that was posted later. This is true, right? This guy literally asked these people, had very suggestive art of minors, like them in, skin tight suits, showing their butts, showing, a little bit of, skin on their, chest area, and did ERP with them. It said a lot of really nasty shit to them. I was really disgusted. I cannot deal with that. I can send you all the evidence necessary. It's a huge Google Drive, though, as well as my personal chat logs with my conversations between Striker and I. Luang Shar seems reasonable, says, thank you for this. We definitely did not expect this kind of outcome following yesterday's showcase. I'll have to wait for Filian and the others' input on this, but I can assure you we would not have knowingly supported this behavior. And that sounds good. And then Paige says, of course, should I send the drive and all now or when Filian and the others are available? Luang Shar said, you DM'd her already, correct? And then Paige is like, correct. And then Luang Shar says, okay, well, she usually wakes up in 3 hours. When she does, she will either respond to you directly or to me. I informed the people who worked on the show of the situation. Depending on how she wants to deal with it, you can send the drive to the appropriate person then. And it sounds everything's so good. And they're just like, sorry again for any discomfort we might have caused. It was truly not intended. This sounds great. It sounds great, right? And then, unfortunately, the entire day went by and there was absolutely zero response. I contacted Luan Shar as they were the only person responding regarding the situation and never received a response. And they said, hello again, I hope you're having a good evening. I wanted to write and express how discomforting it is with the lack of communication I'm getting from the team regarding a serious situation, which also doesn't look good on Filian nor anyone. I'm also now hearing that someone who tried to inform you guys regarding the situation was banned and considered a troll account. This is not only dismissing the numerous victims and allegations against him, but it comes across as if the situation is not important enough to be investigated and looked into. That is extremely disturbing and does not look very well towards anyone. I don't want to seem disrespectful, nor as if I'm rushing anyone in the team. However, I've noticed the amount of times the staff team has been online and active on Discord, and I failed to hear back from anyone. Please do better regarding the situation, and I really hope I'm able to hear back from someone regarding the situation and who the people allowed to participate in the event. And you can see that she made her message on 7:06, and then 2 days later, still nothing. Still nothing. And so, still no response, sent a long message expressing their disappointment. Funnily enough, another victim of Striker joined the server in question, exposed Striker in the server. This was when I brought things into the server, expressing how the moderators failed to take action on a danger in the community who has a history of child grooming. The moderator, Macroween on Discord, considers this as drama and asks us to DM him. We DM him only to find out that Luang Shar had never sent the situation to the moderators, and Macroween dismissed and banned both me and the other victim in question by telling us to send this in to the police, despite me telling him I already have. So Macroween DM to Macroween. Apologies for bringing it to the server, but I felt like I was not being heard from the lack of communication. Has Ogonku told you the situation? And he said, no, have not heard. And then Paige is like, they did it, and then show all their screen caps. That's worrying. Will there be any action taken regarding Stryker? And then Macroween says, not currently, no. And then Paige is like, is it best if I send you the evidence regarding him? And then Macroween just dismisses and says, send it to the police. Send it to the police. And then Paige already says, the fact that he's getting absolutely nothing, I'm not expecting some sort of police report or anything. That's already been sent. I'm talking about regarding the community that you guys are moderating in. Because if not, it's just showing how you're allowing an alleged predator onto the community. And that's absolutely vile, bro. And then Macroween is like, key word there is alleged, as in not proven. That's where the police jump in. And then Paige says, I'm only saying alleged just in your situation. There is a lot, and I mean a lot of evidence regarding the situation. And being unwilling to even look at it is really concerning, and by then they had been blocked. So, that says a lot in my opinion. I ended up joining Filian's main server and found out Filian had been active in the main server as well as Longshar. They had been ignoring this person the entire time. So you can see like around the time, around the July and everything, July 8th, you can see that like they've been active. Filian's active, Longshar is active, and they just didn't care. These people are so ignorant to how often reports like these are dismissed. Exactly. Or never even reported in the first place. Yeah, like do your own research. And like I did some of the research and like it's bad, man. It's bad. Like I'm being real. I'll show an instance of it in a little bit, but it was bad. I also found out Stryker being involved in the talent show from an anonymous user who was banned due to troll accounts. Now, before people say it, I'm not looking for clout, attention, or anything of the sort. I find it ironic when people say real children aren't harmed because they are harmed and looking for help, only to be dismissed just because being a child. To add on, the moderator who banned me called the situation cringe. Yeah, the victim of PDF file is cringe, guys. Woohoo! Not to mention, Filian's DMs are open generally, so there's no excuse for Filian's lack of actions either. So Elweenie says, yeah, hot cringe kept me up, unfortunately. And then it says, Elweenie says, nah, moderation stuff, Chernobyl radioactive level cringe, and this is just typical 4chan behavior if you want me to be real with you. And then Filian says here in January 2 of 2022, my DMs are open, but please only DM me if you have something private you need to discuss, else at me in the server. Yeah, and it says server misconduct, etc. So I don't think it was out of the realm for Bunny to DM Filian. So it says, now instead of arguing on Twitter, I will just be immediately blocking everybody defending Stryker's actions. That's fine. He has a history of being problematic, and I fail to see the benefits of having someone like this in your community. And not just for his actions, but for the safety of Filian's community and in general. Thank you so much. And so regarding the evidence, there's only one that I'm comfortable sharing because it's not like explicit in any way, but the text itself is really questionable. And let me just find it really quick. Here we go. So, this is like, this is when twitlongers used to be a thing. This is that. And then he'd always try to cover his tracks by deleting the messages. So, here's the test image. Oh, this is from Stryker, by the way. So, Stryker Explosion TV. He apparently also changes his name quite often. So, this is what it was at the time. And it says, I get anxious when I'm tired. I'm sorry, there's so much on my mind constantly these days. You probably don't know this, but I relate to younger people more because I was kind of robbed of my childhood. When I should have been growing up instead, I was abused, isolated, forced to work, shit like that. And when I feel like I'm making someone feel bad, it makes me extremely anxious. I hope that I didn't upset you. I really do care about you. I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable. And hold on, full stop. This guy is talking to a minor, right? This guy's talking to a minor. Don't trauma dump on a minor. When you are an adult, don't fucking trauma dump on a minor. Are you crazy? This already triggered my red flag because he's talking to a 13-year-old. He's 19 talking to a 13. He admits right here. Or Bunny says right here, hey, I've been meaning to tell you this because it's getting kind of uncomfortable now. You know I'm 13, right? It's kind of odd for a 13 and a 19-year-old to do something really inappropriate like that. And I don't really mind you being the father or something. Wait, hold on, what? Because to me it seemed pretty innocent and okay, but yeah, that's kind of how I've been feeling, so I wanted to ask if you could stop it. That's all, nothing really much. I hope you understand and don't take it the wrong way. And it makes me so upset to see stuff like this, because like, this is a 13-year-old and she's talking to someone who's older than her, who she, you know, when you talk to someone who's older than you, you kind of tend to be like submissive in a way, like just automatically, just because like you view people who are adults as adults when you're a child. And like, and so, and then Striker says, okay, I'll stop if you delete that. Not gonna lie, kind of forgot your age. Red flag. Bunny, you take so long to respond. And here's another one. And then he says, come here, Bun Bun, pulls you in the covers, ooh woo. And then says, kiss, 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 ooh woo, love you, daughter. This is fucking cringe. I'm literally gonna vomit. Like, this shit is fucking disgusting. This shit's gross. And this is only one instance of this. And then says like, kisses your cheek, I'm happy, you don't hate me. And then Bunny says, still doesn't give you the permission to touch me. And then Striker says, I guess I'm not welcome. Look, Bunny, it's RP. The actions are not real. It's just me being an affectionate person. I told you I wouldn't be lewd towards you. I meant that. This shit is fucking gross. This is an adult. This is a 19-year-old talking to a 13-year-old. This shit's fucking gross. Oh, Tsuno, hi! Are you here? I am so sorry. This is welcome to VTuber drama. Oh yeah, please do not RP minors. Do not do this shit to minors. This shit is fucking gross. This shit is gross. As someone who has been groomed before, this shit is fucking gross. I don't like seeing it. Anyway, so the fact that Filian and her mod team didn't even bother looking into this. This is just one instance, by the way. There's a whole Google Drive of instances, some which are kind of ambiguous because there's no actual age given, but like, I just saw a few of them. There's, you know what, I can probably go find a drive. There is one where he was making a very NSFW comments on stream about a minor, like, and it was really fucking gross. Like, the minor I don't think was there, or if she was there, I couldn't stomach to stand through it. But like, there was a clip there where he was like saying like, oh, it was the, what was it, the Untitled Goose Game, and it was like, he was like at the picnic thing and he was like, oh, there's no phallic object here, and he's talking about like a minor, I think someone who's also 13 years old. And then people later asked her like in DMs like, hey, you do realize like he's being really weird towards you, right? And then she's like, yeah, but I don't really care. And it's like, you know, it's just shit like this is like, you know, when you're preying on like unfortunate like low self-esteem minors like this because you're literally essentially grooming them to be your fucking toys, shit's fucking nasty. Like, this is not allowed. This is not allowed. I don't like this stuff. Yeah, this is my first time hearing all about this about Filian. Yeah! The Filian has a lot of controversies, let's just say that. If you want to RP, do it with an adult and someone who consents. Exactly! Do it with someone who consents. The minor literally said here, I'm not comfortable with this. And he still was like, oh, well, you shouldn't be mad at it. RP doesn't exist. No, that shit's still fucked up. Sorry for your experience. Oh, no worries. I don't really talk about it. He's a grown man and shouldn't be allowed in a server full of minors. Yeah, like, he shouldn't be fostering a community of minors. And that's why from my Discord, by the way, if you ever join my Discord, there are no minors allowed here. Because it's not to protect me per se, it's to protect minors. I don't want you guys to get preyed on because I tend to talk to like adults and I talk like an adult, and I don't want to accidentally, you know, just expose a minor to something they shouldn't be exposed to at your young age. Like, the most I'm gonna get here is like, you know, me saying like swear words and stuff. But like on my server, I talk about like super weird raunchy stuff, like just because I'm shrimping over fictional characters. Like, I'm down bad for fictional characters, okay? Like, for people who are here who know Olympus Company, I fucking love Sinclair, okay? Like, I will bark wolf for Sinclair, okay? But I will not I will not expose minors to the shit that I talk about because I don't feel comfortable with that. I've been in a situation growing up. You guys don't deserve that. Rusha is trending. She is. Yeah, so that's the only reason. If you're under 18, you're not allowed on the server. And it's not because I hate you guys. It's because just get older and we're good. Like, you know, just age up a little bit and be safe. For every like, if there are any minors here, be safe on the internet, guys. Like, some of you guys are crazy with just fucking exposing your fucking real name, your age, your literally everything about you. Be safer on the internet. I want people to be safer on the internet. This shit's crazy. I remember growing up, people were just all about like, oh my god, you should never expose your shit. And then nowadays, new generation, fucking crazy with what you guys expose on there. Like, you're just literally like one social security number away from getting your whole fucking thing stolen. Be safer, kids. Anyway, I hope most people here are not minors, though, because I say too many swear words. You shouldn't be here. She cosplays her past life that got terminated. Oh, is that why? I did see that. Yeah, I was lucky that I never really understood that type of stuff till I was 18. That's good. That's good, Mooncell. I'm glad. To be fair, I didn't have much of a choice. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Sylvie. I've also been through it. People would know about the shit more if drama channels actually cover them instead of ignore them. Exactly. Yeah, which is why I kind of want to talk about stuff, but like it's also really hard because if you talk about specific like PDF files and things, it gets to a territory where like, you know, you can't really monetize on that because it's just fucked up shit, you know, like yeah. And it's like, you know, without monetization, it's hard to get people motivated for it. Stuff like that. But I will talk about it here on stream. I will definitely, in the video though, I will kind of gloss over it a little bit. But I'll basically be going over pretty much everything I just talked about here. But it's because like, because in my opinion, if Filian surrounds herself with moderators like this, it's not okay. You know? Also, by the way, Striker Dawson said that he was never banned from it. He said, I didn't get banned from open shows. They politely asked me to leave. So the moderators did ask him to leave, but they never banned him. So that says a lot, you know. Let's see. What else is here? Some sort of update. I don't know. I think I read this and I was like, yeah, they're basically just like talking shit about it. And the Striker's just denying everything, even though literally if you look at the evidence, shit's fucking gross. Shit's gross. Yeah. And then the moderators are still there, by the way. Luang Shar is still a moderator. You can see right here it says mod cool sword person. Dr. Wiener, aka Macro Wien, still on there as a moderator. So the moderators never got nuked for what they did. Or basically, essentially, telling people who were being serious about their allegations that they're just trolls and to report it to the police and get the fuck out. A teenager was the sister of a friend of mine and was being really kind to me, but it turns out she wanted... Oh, no, I'm so sorry, Meteor. Yeah, be safe. Be safe, you guys. If you want me to be honest, just don't flirt on the internet when you're under 18. And then if you do flirt when you're over 18, make sure you know the ages of the people you're talking to, okay? Make sure you know if you talk to a minor, you fucking do not talk to a minor. Period. But anyway. Imagine walking up to EDP and being like, hey, can you stop streaming, please? Thanks, ooh, ayo. So the funny not really thing about the model controversy that she likely knew Jingle made the model since she plays VR chat so much. Rindo is a very common avatar on there. Oh, that is interesting to know. But would people know that like who the artist is, or just know that's the Rindo model? Or just don't do romance, just make friends. Romance complicates things so much. Actually, so true. That's why I'm ace. I'm probably aromantic because you know what? That shit's cringe. I mean, like, romance is cringe. not being ace or arrow. That's cool. I think that's cool. I mean, it's kind of weird how Filian lets minors in her streams and her server with how she talks about stuff and she does on stream. Like, half her clips are her flashbangs. Yeah. But like, see, that's also the thing too, is like Filian also is like, whatchamacallit? her humor appeals to children. Her humor appeals to people who have not a full developed frontal lobe. But then she also advertises here, like, you know, her Fansly and like, you know, a lot of panty shots and things. Even on the Gamer Subs Waifu Cup, there's panty shots. Like, So to me, it's actually not that surprising, you know, that Filian would be okay with stuff like this. Because to me, it says a lot if your moderators don't even look into the allegations. They just think you're trolling and like they're just allegations. So therefore, they're not true. Let's see. Internet too damn dangerous. It really is. It's a harsh situation to come to terms with, but when there's proof, literal Google Drives of one adult doing it, it's generally concerning how Discord just doesn't care. Yeah. Yeah, or even individual people. Girl, wear some pants. There used to be a lot safer in a lot of cases. Now everyone's becoming the PDF file thing is cute. Yeah, it's not cute. Talking to minors when you're an adult, like especially in a suggestive way, that shit's disgusting. But you know, considering people still defend Doctor with disrespect, I'm not that surprised if I'm being real. People will hear, oh, this person's a groomer, and they'll be like, no way! That person's not a groomer, they're so funny. Bro, no. This ain't it. People can both be funny and also a shitty person. Like, these can both exist at the same time, and I think people need to understand that this shit can exist at the same time. Average big VTuber is either a 13-year-old or a 35-year-old man. I don't think there is any big VTuber who is literally a minor. If there is, I don't know who they are because I most likely don't follow them. Every VTuber that I know that's big is literally at least an adult. But whether their fan base is minors is another thing. I mean, there's catering towards minors, and then there's minors just showing up, which I think is what this is. I don't think I cater to minors. I think I cater more to people who are at least 16 years old. They're still minors to me. But hopefully I'm getting more people who are 18 plus, or older. Ideally older. Ideally my age. Ideally if you're a millennial, you're goated. In case you didn't know, I'm a millennial. I'm fucking old. I'm almost a hag, by the way, in terms of online, you know? So... But fun fact about me. But so hopefully it's just hopefully I'm just getting an also equally old audience, and then just occasionally minors will show up, just because that's just how YouTube is. You know, YouTube's so big. But I'm never trying to appeal to minors is the thing. I am cute, but that's about it. Hag love. I'm not a hag yet. You can't call me a hag. Give me a couple years and then I'll be a hag. Oh shit, wait, hold on. That might be sooner than I thought. Okay, never mind. The Brody paradox. Oh man. I had friends who would say, yeah, we're bad, but we're funny, avoiding some stinky trauma. They are right. Hag VTuber, let's go, please. I don't watch many VTubers funny enough, but Filian's humor always felt so childish to me. Yeah, like to me, it just feels young. Plus, her allowing PDFs on talent shows makes it worse too, yeah. I remember when someone called me old and I'm like only 23, like, bruh. No, Lily, I get it. I get it. As soon as you hit over 21, people just call you fucking old. Go do your taxes. Stop. Get off the internet. Can't wait for all the young people to grow up and realize, oh shit, your habits don't really change when you grow up. Like, oh, you going from 17 to 18? Yo, you still fucking love anime. You still fucking love watching YouTube videos. You still love playing video games. You're never gonna get over it. If anything, what being an adult does is it enables you to get money to do the things you never got to do as a child. Because guess what? You get your own money now. To be fair, most of us are hags, thank God. Fake stream where's the millennial pauses? Wait, what are the millennial pauses? Do I know what the millennial pauses are? Sometimes I don't feel like I feel like I'm a millennial, but life be like that. I'm a Vocaloid fan and only fresh 21, and someone said I should have a husband and family at this age. That's crazy. Man, I like Vocaloid too. I ain't gonna have no family. I'm gonna have a fur baby. Actually, I do. I have 2 fur babies. So cute. Being an adult just means you have less money to spend on those hobbies you want. Yeah, unless you Yeah. You start putting things into bills. But when you're a child, you like, okay, well, I never got an allowance, so I never really got money for things I wanted. So this is the most freedom I've had in a billion years. Where I'm just like, holy shit, I can buy my own consoles, I can buy my own TV, I can buy my own shit. Oh my god. Saf, your age is showing? Okay, listen. Summer as a child is all cool and fun, and adult summer is just season we get robbed by Steam sales. Oh, so true. That's so relatable. It's a stereotype Gen Z has where millennials will have a big moment of just staring at the screen in silence after recording to make sure it's recording. Wait, hold on. I do that, though. Okay, well, you guys don't see it because I clip it out of my recordings, but I do fucking do. Oh, no. I love the gay fur babies. I'm glad you like my gay fur babies. By the way, in case you don't know, I have two cats, two male cats. They're both neutered, by the way. But for some reason, they'll do gay things like cuddle with each other, which I guess is normal for cats. But sometimes they'll also mount each other. I don't know why. So I just jokingly call my cats gay. A fellow millennial, let's go! Husband at 21 who said that. Yeah, that shit's outdated by now. To get a husband nowadays, you have to be at least mid-20s. But I mean, I did have an older sister. One of my older sisters did get married like before 21, so I kind of get it. I don't know. Being a doll is making sure that nothing is scuffed while streaming. God, so true. No way as a millennial we can be scared by Gen Z and solitaire. You know what scares me more than Gen Z? Gen Alpha. The fucking skibbity shit? I don't understand that shit. Anyway, I don't want to talk about skibbity. Suddenly everyone's gonna talk about skibbity Riz and they're gonna be like, oh my god, please stop. Girl who can afford getting married in this economy. You know what? That's so true. That's why you do the shotgun weddings in Vegas. Okay, a group of YouTube poop we ain't want to talk. Okay, but like, I didn't watch YouTube poop. I was also a hipster, I'm sorry. You have a linguist kink? Oh my god. I mean, skibbity does sound like a silly word, but like, I don't want to understand what it means. And again, I was always confused when I was a child. There's like a huge focus on crushes. Yeah. Gen Alpha's the true united enemy. Did you watch Vine? No, I was a hipster too. I watched Vine compilations when Vine was already dead. That was the hipster thing? What? To watch YouTube poops? Well, I guess I was I don't know. I didn't watch Vines. I didn't watch YouTube poops. I still don't watch TikToks. Anyway, okay, so last thing we're gonna cover for the Filian thing is Filian and her basically telling people, hey, do you want to make clips of me for free? And then if you happen to make 1 million views, I will give you $200 at the end of every month. So and she sent this out as a mass email to 1 billion people on VGen, which is a art/commission platform mostly directed towards VTubers and people who like VTubers. And they sent this out to all the editors on VGen. So you got this email? I laughed and deleted it. Good, Sylvie. Did you watch any comedy movies like Scary Movie series? I also didn't really watch many movies. I'm sorry. I grew up with like anime and like ships. not like ocean ships, but like fictional ships. You know. You have a cute character, you have another cute character, and I made them smooch. I grew up on Tumblr. I'm sorry. This girl be reading up on the Titanic. So true. I support her with the Titanic. The swoosh. Okay, hold on. I'm not gonna say that. Some millennial alt I see. Is that a thing? I'm learning things here. I noticed Jingle may have been very lenient with Filian using their model because a good chunk of Filian's fans seem to be VR chat players, and someone had to have contacted them at least once about it. Yeah, they might have been just I think they might have just ignored it, especially if it came from someone who didn't speak Japanese or Korean, because I think they're Korean. But yeah, and then like whatchamacallit, I think they only got like a lot of like significant notice when Nendoroid, like a Good Smile, a Nendoroid company which is super big, made an announcement. They're like, hold on, I recognize that, that's mine. Did at least watch Scooby-Doo or Teen Titans? I did on TV, yes, but not in order, but I did watch them. I grew up with Hitalia, 0 out of 10 experience. I loved Hitalia when I grew up. I'm sorry. Hitalia was so silly. Nowadays, I'm like, Hitalia's trash, but like back then, I was like, oh, it's so silly though. Or at least a Clans fan? I'm sorry, I didn't like Voltron. But Clans, I think I was okay with it. But then you had the people who like the what is it, the Clans and the other shipper with fucking what's his face, the older guy, and like there's so much controversy over there. I didn't really get into Voltron. That shit was whack. It really said, I still love Italia today. I just can't hate it. It's so silly. I think if I still watch it now, it'd be so silly. But it's still one of those things where it's just like, man, this did not age that well. You're actually obsessed with Titanic, the ship, not the movie. Hope you're never gonna go try to see it in person because you might explode. Okay, here's the thing. Hey, this is Filian. I'm looking for people to upload edits of my clips. I'm one of the largest virtual creators in the world with over 1.5 billion views on my YouTube page alone. Good for you, Filian. I live stream on my Twitch and upload my funny moments to YouTube. We're looking to expand this greatly by recruiting clippers, people uploading my content, while making it as easy as possible for you. We provide all the clips to upload. We provide the best free tools for making efficient edits, and we have tutorials on how to go viral, handwritten by me and my editor. The program has been around for a single month and has generated 9 million views already. Our goal is to turn new clippers into great clippers and great clippers into top clippers. Pay $200 per 1 million views accumulated. We'll send out payment at the end of every month. Minimum payout is 20 or 100,000 views. This is very realistic to hit in the first month, and a single viral clip can easily be $200 or more. There is no hard cap on how much you can be paid out, though we will catch view botting. There is a very substantial amount of money set aside for this program. To join, hop on this Discord for communication. And like, okay, I'm gonna be real, $200 for 1 million views? That's fucking pennies. That's fucking pennies. Clippers are not editors. Exactly. Like, editors can be clippers, but like, you shouldn't be sending this to editors. Editors are there to edit like actual shit, not be a clipper. Clippers usually do this out of passion. Editors do it as a job. I actually looked at her channel at the time, and very few clips hit over 100k. Yeah, because things hitting over 100k is very, very hard to do. It's very hard to do. Like it's just whack. Like, we set aside money for clipper, but not a new model. Actually though, it should have been $200 for 100,000 views. Yeah, that's more fair. But 200 for 1 million views? Nah, man, this ain't it. And then just to clarify, this was sent through VGen messages and linked to a Google Docs with this info above. And then some people were questioning legitimacy and saying this is someone posing as her. But no, they have screenshot proof that this is Filian. Also, hello, why does it say Filian AI? Cringe. Okay, that's actually AI art. That's crazy. Anyway, just more further proof that Filian supported AI art. And by the way, if you support AI art as a VTuber, you disrespect artists already, because the whole issue with AI currently is that it's not ethical and piggybacks off the hard work of actual artists, because they're literally just scraping shit off the internet and, you know, just regurgitating stuff. So currently it's not morally good. And legally, it's currently in a gray area, but it takes a while for laws to get in place. I know there's already some litigations to like try put some copyright stuff on there. But currently, at least right now, all AI stuff is technically not copyrightable because it's not made by human hands. Hot take, third-party clip channels actually harm smaller creators and mostly grow from clipping larger creators to manipulate the algorithm. That is a take. I haven't thought about it too much. My uncle was a huge samurai cinema fan, so I got roped into it because I was huge source stuff. Ooh. Just be a good content creator and the go-to clippers will gravitate towards you. The fact Filian had to try and bait them with money speaks volume of her content. Yeah. Yeah. Grow your own channel by posting your stuff. Don't let third-party channels violate copyright to get your ad revenue. Yeah, pretty much. But I think isn't usually what Clipper channels are supposed to do is that they're not technically allowed to monetize anyway because it's technically not their content, even if you edit it. But no, this is definitely AI. This is unmistakably AI. AI has definitely come a long way since this but like this is instantly recognizable AI. I can look at that, that's AI. Additional notes, I am not a clipper. I am an editor for hire, which my VGen clearly states. I edit VODs into highlights, shorts, / TikTok clip edits, etc, etc. This is mass sent to hundreds of editors like me on VGen. And this is also another person here that says this was sent to editors on VGen, the majority of which most likely have editing as a significant portion of their income. This could have been sent to hundreds of editors. She could see their rates and examples and didn't want to go through that rate. This is not her providing incentives to clippers who are fans of hers and have started a channel or already edit her streams as a form of fan service. This is her mass messaging editors who have numerous clients and a vital income stream from their edits who have absolutely no relation to her whatsoever, and asking them to suddenly create content solely for her for a massive pay cut. And yes, to get anywhere near 1 million views, wow, $200, the channel would have to be solely her content to appease the algorithm. The pay cut would be inevitable due to the loss of clients and needing to dedicate so much time into editing her content in order to reach the minimum pay threshold. If you ever started a YouTube channel from scratch, you know how impossible of an ask even 100,000 views is. And that is true. Those who have looked at my older content, you will know that I have been doing on and off shit on this channel, and it is impossible to get 100,000 until one day my video decided to subtly pop off. And I'm still grateful for that, but like, you know, it does, it's you cannot reach this right off the bat, not even in a month, I don't think. No matter who's featured, any existing editor of which she exclusively reached out to would be making a loss on their income for years if they took this offer. And no, exposure and well-known clients are not the same as payment. Editors can't buy food and rent with that. Yeah, and exposure in general is just shit. So, they've been doing it for the last few years, first with IRL clipping channels, then VR chat clippers, and now finally VTube clip channels. She totally does it on purpose, but acts like it's not. I mean, after the 100th time, you just have to ask if she wants to skip the skirt entirely. Did you want to see how bad the clip spam is? YouTube search VTuber clips and change the filter to channel. It's an endless wave of spam channels that post 10 times a day. Yeah, no, some clip channels just literally just pump that shit out like candy. And I'm just like, yikes. I mean, it's money. It's always about the money. It is always about the money. And for her, she's trying to save money and get exposure at the same time. And thankfully, a lot of editors saw this for what it is, which is just simply mostly paying by exposure. People just think people immediately want to work for them as soon as they're popular, right? Some people really do be like that, though. Bella, what's the bigger scam? Cryptocurrency or being paid in exposure? Well, both of them are bad. Both of them are bad. I think if you're smart about cryptocurrency is less of a scam. But cryptocurrency is still bad. Don't fall for NFTs, guys, by the way. NFTs are a scam. Go look at CoffeeZilla if you want to see everything bad about cryptocurrency. Just don't do it. As Faye said, this is not her providing incentives. Okay. And someone said, I ain't reading all that type post TLDR, never. Muting this now. And I'll just read this out because I can. Muting this now, here's my conclusion. I understand this program is meant for clippers, people who work for free to get them some extra cash. However, this was sent to me and hundreds of other editors through VGen, a commissioning site, asking me to essentially work for free with conditional pay if requirements outside of my control as an editor would be met. Messaging people like this on VGen is comparable to messaging artists asking, hey, can you draw me for free and post it to your Twitter? If you get 10,000 likes on it, I will give you $20. I am not a Clipper or a Clips channel. I provide editing services for content creators such as VOD highlights, edited YouTube shorts, TikTok clips, etc. The clients upload the finished video themselves to their social media. All my services require upfront payment. My VGen and my services clearly state that I am editor for hire. I have multiple examples of my services and the type of quality I provide through my edits, so DMing people on VGen, again, a commission service site, asking non-Clippers for free services with conditional pay, and also to ask them to upload it to their own channel is why I express my opinion that this looks predatory. But Bacon, it's not for you. You're not a Clipper. Just ignore it. I had to voice my opinion that the requirement and pay for that is extremely low, because telling people in the brief that this is very realistic to hit in the first month is just straight up lying. Let's look at this from an editor's perspective, my perspective, and you can quickly see why I made this post in the beginning. 100,000 views for 20 bucks is, again, abysmally low pay. To give you a concrete example, let's check Cooksy's channel. Cooksy has been uploading VTuber clips for over 3 years now. They are considered the biggest and most well-known Clippers in the category. They have 371,000 subs at the time of this, and they have over the last 60 days posted 151 clips in total on their YouTube channel. That's crazy. That's an insane amount of clips. Yeah, that's like at least like what, 2 to 3 a day? Oh my god. Okay, anyway. Out of these 151 clips, 13 of them reached over 100,000 views. 3 of them reached 200,000 views. None reached over 250,000 views. They posted 10 Filian clips. Out of those, only 2 reached over 100,000 views. That's a whopping $40 extra from this program. I've looked through newly made channels for Filian clips, and most of them have 1, maybe 2 clips that have 1,000 views, while the rest have less than 30 views per clip. Some of you are acting like clips are guaranteed to hit 100K automatically once it's uploaded. The thing is, there is so many factors outside of editing that affects the view count. Ad revenue for clip channels are also non-existent due to YouTube's added policy to not allow ads on reused content. You can simply compare this whole thing to being hired to throw darts in a pitch black room with no idea where the board is. And also, the board is constantly moving. If you hit the board, you get paid, but only if you hit close to the bullseye. For a lot of people editing a part of their livelihood, I am fortunate enough to work as a game designer teacher full-time at a game development school. Also, I just realized you can't read this, but it's fine, I'm reading it. So none of this applies to me. But saying that we have a huge amount of money set aside for this and also giving Clippers this lowball the conditional pay is rubbing me the wrong way. Again, 20 bucks for 100,000 views is fucking absurd. I can't speak for Clippers as I've never been in or a part of that business. Your time spent editing is worth way more than this. Don't sell yourself cheap. Especially not to programs that boast that we have a huge amount of money in this to give you if you reach the requirements. Bacon. And that is completely true. And it speaks a lot now in retrospect that Filian has set aside money for this clip thing, but has not set any money to get her own unique design. Good job, Filian. You're doing great. Hashtag sarcasm, by the way. Over 1,000 of those videos are V-shoujo. That's wild. Oh yeah, because he doesn't edit them. Oh, it's a lot easier to post multiple clips a day when you don't edit it. Oh, wait, so they hire people to edit? That's crazy. She didn't pay for the rights for her avatar. She is trying to sell merch off the avatar. Yeah, she literally pirated her model. She did not even buy the model. So she doesn't have any of the rights to even make monetization in the first place. She didn't pay for it. We should not be this underappreciated. Yeah, no, definitely. The Clippers often work for other creators and they can help amplify a creator without having them needing to be large prior. Yeah. As a side note, did she even pay anyone? I don't know if she did. Filian also spent over $1,000 for a new headset. Yeah, so like she has money. She definitely has money. She just refuses to pay the appropriate amount to the right people. It's crazy. No, he just reposts the unedited clips and Filian just don't give a fuck. Dang. Interesting. I don't think she cares. I don't think she cares either. He doesn't do anything to the clips to make them transformative. Oh, so you just like cuss them out and just repost them? That's crazy. That's like the least... That's like the least like Clipper like thing. Usually I like the ones that at least have subtitles on there. Oh, I just choked on a spit. We'll pay like 5 clippers out of hundreds that upload, and yeah, we'll pay for an avatar. Yep. Pretty sure she still hasn't coughed up the money for her own avatar yet. Was the model free to use? Nope. The model is... Where is the model? The model is 7,000 Japanese yen or 4,000 Japanese yen, depending, because she uses both of these. And she hasn't paid any of them because she has admitted to pirating it twice. 2 separate occasions. So you can go check the VOD later for the videos if you want to see that. But yeah, Filian is not the best. And it's never been free to use, by the way. Never been. The VR chat model that you were allowed to use if you didn't use it for money. And then she did take it to use it for money later. Oh, amazing how that goes. But because he does it with bigger creators so that he can get it in their algorithm streams. I see. Yeah, and I don't really like it when like clippers only prioritize the big ones just because they want the algorithm. Like, bruh. I don't know why she wouldn't ever consider to get her own unique design. If she announced a new custom design, people would have been hype. Exactly. People are always so hype when they're like, oh my god, guys, I'm gonna have a new like design that's like uniquely mine. Like I'm just gonna be like, oh my god, yay! And then she decided not to. And I think a good chunk of it is because I literally think she did not understand that this could have legal problems for her in the future. And now it's all just biting her in the ass. So, you know, it is what it is. This is what happens when you are both big, ignorant, negligent, and in general, probably not the best person in the universe. Especially considering all her poor jokes and everything that I don't agree with. But you know, it's just my personal opinion. In case you can't tell, I'm not a big fan of Filian. And I'll be totally okay with admitting that. I'll be totally okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. I'm having a millennial moment because I'm not seeing your Discord link. I am so sorry. Wait, Sailcat, if you want to see okay, so people who are members, you do have access to the Discord link in the community post specific for members. But remember to join the Discord, you have to be over 18. And yeah, and if you become a fancy gremlin, you get access to an exclusive channel where I talk about everything that I usually talk about on YouTube. But anyway, we'll be doing weekly Yap streams, but not all of them will be drama related. I'm hoping to do one about Limbus ship tier ranking because I think that'd be funny. Didn't she just respond to the drama? Did she? I heard that the most that she did is that she's talking privately. She hasn't updated her Twitter, so I'm gonna say no. We can pay for multiple VR headsets and money to pay clippers, but we didn't have money to pay for the avatar. True. The most that she said, that from what other people have said in my chat, is that she addressed it briefly in stream, which is that she's currently talking to the artist in private about it. But that's about it. And I don't really consider that as a statement, just more like she acknowledges, yeah, there's something there. But no one's ever talking into detail about how truly fucked up she really, like, effed up, really. So that's what my stream is for. She's a grown adult, and she honestly stayed on social media for a long time. Yeah. Oh! Sionio, if I got your name right. Or Sionio? Thank you for joining as a gremlin. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, to be a fancy gremlin is the access to the other channel. But if you want to join membership, just to join membership, and because you just like my content, I appreciate it. I appreciate it all for real, for real. Oh yeah, she streamed today. She might respond there. She really did say water is wet. True. Yeah, Filian doesn't have a choice, really. Yeah. Just do something about it. Yeah, there's the whole artist thing, but what about the PDFs file you let roam around? Both wrong. I'm so sorry. You're welcome to tell me how to pronounce it if you want. I'm gonna be like Gavin Spettle. I'm gonna start learning how to say all your names. Okay, but here's the thing. Like, I think he does it by image. I might do it based on name. I don't know. Yeah, of course. It's like the actual human name, Sean, then Io. Oh, Sean. Wait. Okay, but is the Io or Io? Is it Shawnio or Shawnio? In case you can't tell, I may be native in English, but I can't fucking speak this language for shit. Io? Oh, I got it totally wrong. It's Io. Shawnio. Alright. I'll try to remember that. I'm sorry. Spends hours of their stream learning how to say names instead of actually streaming. Me for real. Don't worry, it's the Welsh spelling, so no one knows that she. Oh, yeah. Okay, Shawnio. That's really cool, though. I really like how the name is spelled and then how it's pronounced. I just hope I will remember Shawnio. Oh god, I'm gonna. I apologize in advance if I fucking forget in the future. I will try to remember, though. I'll try to remember. But honestly, based. There's a test coming up. Better Sunny, please no. But no, that's a really cool name. But yeah, thank you again for joining as a member. I appreciate all of it. But I think that will be it for today's stream. I've been going for like what, 3 hours essentially. I think that's good. We covered a lot today. But yeah, so basically overall, the Filian is not doing the best. Also, hold on, is that a Gamer Subs? They have a Gamer Subs logo here? That's crazy. I wonder, because like I do wonder if any of the companies that she's worked with for merch are ever gonna drop it, but I guess we'll see. As someone who makes VR chat bases, it's not just about the money, but about respect. The way she acted and spoke about her ripped avatar is honestly super disrespectful towards the artist as well. Yeah, for real. Because she just proudly admitted she just ripped it off of VR chat and was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna use it. It's so funny. Isn't it so funny, guys? Tee hee ha ha. And she's like, bro, you should not be admitting to doing crimes, especially on art, like small artists like this. That's fucked up. And I'm just surprised it took so long for all this information to get out. Like, why did it take literally like almost a year from her first ever merch to fucking realize that she doesn't own her model? She doesn't own her design. I straight up didn't know about this until literally the Nendoroid thing. I'm just like, because I just assume everyone who's a VTuber, especially if you're big, you own the shit you have. It's just crazy. Oh, I came back just to the end. Yeah, sorry, Ping. This stream is helping my immediate college courses with the copyright for real? No way. Yeah, she's trying to be funny and all, but still rude. Yeah, well, I mean, it's not surprising that she tries to be funny and then turns out it's rude because not the first time she's done it. Piracy's only funny when you do it to stuff like Adobe. Heck those guys. Yeah, Adobe tried to fucking overcharge you guys to cancel. That's crazy. But again, for legal purposes, piracy is bad. But you know, sometimes it's morally gray. That's all. Because no one double checks the simple things. Yeah, no one ever double checks. And then it happens and it's just like, oh, whoa. I'll become a member once I get paid so I can join the server and be a gremlin. Feel free to, of course, but no pressure, no pressure. But I do appreciate it, of course. And we'll be doing weekly Yap streams, by the way, but not all of them will be about serious situations. I want to keep some silly every now and then, just so, you know, a little bit of a palate cleanser every now and then. And also just a way so you guys can just chat and hang out, since I know not everyone wants to join Twitch, since it's a whole different platform. And honestly, watching shit on Twitch is... I like watching stuff on YouTube. I'm a YouTube person, but Twitch has its own benefits too. So, you know. A lot of funny people mistake being rude for bantering. Yeah, unfortunate. That was great. Thanks for the fun goss, of course. I'm glad to share all this information with you guys, because like I would make a video sooner, but I work at a snail pace when it comes to video making, so. And also in general, like I don't really want to make things when it's like so new, because this happened around like what, a couple days ago. So I'll give it at least a week or two, and then, you know, but I'll be working on the video. I already got all the compilation of stuff, because for the most part no one has really added more stuff except for Jingo's extra statement from yesterday that I read already. So and yeah, Adobe's getting sued. Yeah, I don't support Parsley. That's a crime. I whisper under my breath while downloading. I'll see your model's adorable. Thank you. I'm glad. I can't wait to show you guys like when I start prepping for my 2.0, because like, okay, like don't get me wrong, I love my 1.0. Like I love my current design. She is so cute. Like I'm really fucking cute, not gonna lie. But my 2.0, So fucking cool. Both designed by the same person, by the way. So, you know, I still get to pay homage to my design mama. Different model artist though, but like I'm so excited because like I love both. Like this is like cute, comfy vibes, and then my other one is like, I can't wait to be a chutie. I can't wait to be a chutie. Anyway, sorry. I keep talking. Thanks for the cool videos. I really love your channel. Thank you. I just wish I could work faster for you guys, but I'm glad, you know, some of y'all will show up on stream and hang out. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. Goodbye, everyone. Get a good rest. Good rest. Take care. I will be ending stream in just a little bit. Really? They're getting sued? Adobe is getting sued, yes. I think it's for the making it hard to cancel and like overcharging when canceling. Yeah. FTC is going after them. Yeah, you know it's fucked up. Edgelord Supreme design, but without the cringy edgelord humor. Yeah. I don't know if I could actually be chutie. And his design is getting upgraded. Can you upgrade so they already look so cool? Oh, you haven't seen how cool it can get. But yeah, have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much again for hanging out. I will see you guys, and thank you for covering UTT weirdos. Of course, Sylvie. I'm not a fan of UTT either because they're weird. They're really fucking weird. I don't agree with a lot of their opinions because all of them. Yeah, it's just no. I'm just disappointed they're still ongoing, TBH. But whatever. Yeah. Thank you guys again for hanging out. I will see you all next week for probably, ideally, something chill. And I will be working on a video that should be coming out. Hopefully, I will try to get it out this week before next stream. But we'll see how it goes. I will try my best to edit and stuff. But, you know, it's going to be a short video for once. It's going to be 15 minutes long, you guys. It's not going to be 30 plus minutes. Are you proud of me? You should be proud of me. Anyway, take care, all of you guys. And for all those who have joined Gremlin and got, you know, Gremlin membership today, thank you again, Sailcat, for the gifted mems. Feel free to check the community post for the Discord link. You are welcome to join and hang out with the rest of the Discord community. Yeah. All right, because I'm not gonna promote that here in chat, just in case there's minors. So YouTube will get them eventually. Exactly. Like, they're not gonna be able to get monetized if they keep up their fucking language. But anyway, under 30 minutes. Don't trust. I already edited out my outtakes. It's gonna be under 30 minutes. Trust. The 30 minutes are cool. That'll be for Filian's video probably. Alright, thank you guys so much again for hanging out. Take care, everybody. Keep it vibing. I will see you all next time. Bye.